a fun trial run for the first one. All right, so
Yeah.
it's showing that we're live, but my other side isn't doing it. But let me try.
It'll come on. Maybe just
Oh, it did.
yeah, you
Okay,
just
then I'm gonna
refresh
shut
it.
my,
It come
yeah,
up.
shut my volume off.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. So I'm the only one watching, which is fine. Fine, fine, fine with me. And then there we go. Okay, so then I'll just leave us as is. And then we could just chit chat and do whatever. And whoever pops in does, and whoever doesn't, doesn't. It's fine with me. When I get better at this, I'll mind.
Yes, yes, you'll be like, "Excuse me, people, get on here."
Yeah, but I'll have things up like a lot sooner and stuff like that and do a little, people have to get used to me being live, which I haven't done in a while. And because I was doing other things live with MLM stuff with some of my friends with that. Oh my goodness, we're all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to see how I can make you bigger because I want to see what you're doing. No, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Yeah, there's lots of little things that you can do.
Well, yeah, I can play because it's just us. So, are you watching too?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So it's just the two of us. All right, good. Oh
Yeah,
my
there we
goodness.
go.
How can I make you bigger? I'm supposed to be
Yeah.
able to make you, oh, wait. Solo layout. There we
There
go.
you
I
go. Yeah,
figured it out.
yeah. I sat here one day with a friend and I sat here and just played and played and played until I figured it all out. So that was nice.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm doing to figure this all out because I'm just learning how to do StreamYard. I've done it a few times. Like I
Hmm.
said, because I was doing like reaction videos. That's what they're called. There's
Oh,
a
okay, okay.
Yeah, there's a fun person that she's up in Canada. Her and I were doing them together for a little bit because she likes to talk about um, what are they called? Like the coaches and stuff. And Amway is a big one for her that she likes to chat about. But it's mainly like the coaches who do all this business stuff with all of the MLM companies and whatnot. So that's kind
Yeah.
of fun. It is. It's kind of fun. So let's see here. I don't know. There's a comment there. No, I'm figuring this out. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
I see three, so that means we have somebody else here, but I don't know who.
Sometimes
Um,
people hide in the background or sit in
yeah.
the, I guess what we call, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine with
Um,
me. Totally fine. I'm gonna go grab my boxes so I can kind of start peeling apart my junk journal boxes. My husband bought a bunch of Girl Scout cookies, so I have some of
mhm.
those, a cake box and stuff because I've been watching other ladies doing the stuff using. Oh, and Art Boutique. Oh my goodness. Hello. I watched her channel too.
Hello,
Oh my
Anne.
goodness. How
Welcome, Anne.
funny. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Hello.
there you
So
go.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna go grab, and I cannot wait to make my first signature and all that stuff. Oh, Thin Mints, that's yes.
Thin
I
mints are
thought,
yummy.
what's that?
Thin mints are yummy.
Oh, they sure are. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been well, he got 8 boxes of those, and we only have one left, so you know how fast those go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna figure
Okay.
me out to not be on my face because right now I have you on, which is what I love. Because it's not me. I know I am a dork. You'll learn that.
Oh, so am I. All
Oh,
right.
good. Well, it's a good match.
Yes. Hello,
Oh,
Ann Art. And is it Ann Art Boutique? Okay, I'm not. Yeah, there we go. All right, my desk is a mess at the moment. I was just kind of cleaning it
oh
up
no, perfect.
so I
I
can grab some cardstock. But you know what? Since it's like this right now, I'll just work on these. This is my rooster tablecloth that I use,
What do you mean,
and
rooster?
it's a rooster on the other side. I collect
Oh,
roosters.
I was like,
Yeah.
what?
So I always have it with me, and I like to put it down. And it's I'm getting kind of it's getting not dirty. These are stained because I stamp on it and everything. So yeah,
Well, yeah, it
that's
keeps the
me.
desk clean, so that's perfect.
Yeah, I'm just fixing the camera a bit. Let me see.
Yeah, I'll fix mine in a moment. I'm just gathering my boxes.
Yeah,
They're all next to me. I just
there
have to
we
grab
go.
them.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I know it looks a bit crooked. I watch. Is it Mary? Yeah, I watch Mary Atelier, and she's been working on some doodle cards. So I started some of my own, but as you can see, January 15th was the last time I did them. And I only did these ones. So yeah. So I have to do some more. But I was cleaning out some of my box things. So I have all these little things paper clipped in here. And what I'm doing is I'm going to put them together, and they're going to look like little pockets. You can cut them as much as you want. So they're going to be pocket. They're just make them out of whatever. Because that's me. You dropped the S. I got you.
Yeah, I was just reading what she says, that she dropped it because her name was taken. And when I was trying to find mine too, the Anne Marie V, Anne Marie period is taken. So I couldn't find that. And I've been trying to get that for a few years, but whoever has it is keeping it, which I don't blame them. So I've been trying to find that, and that many different configurations. So I am wanting to do this too, because I started filling in, like doing an Etsy shop. I want to do that. I want to learn how to do that. So that's what I'm doing. So I called that, I've got it up there, Anne Vogue Studio on Etsy, but there's nothing there yet. So I want to get these, going and start making them so that I can actually put something up, and then some supplies. Because I found out you're allowed to sell crafting supplies on Etsy, which obviously we all have a bunch of those we can get rid of so we could buy new.
Oh, definitely. Trying to decide if you wanted that. No, I like it better with the black. Okay.
That paper is pretty.
Yeah, it came from the same thing, so but I kind of like this idea with it.
Ooh.
And then this would go on the bottom there.
So
you'd have a pocket and a pocket, and you could turn that into a pocket. So I'm just gonna cut it. Yeah. So it's clever. Like no, I watch a lot of YouTube, and then I just kind of get ideas from there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I just pick a size and go with it. Yeah. I've tried Etsy once. Nothing sold, but that's okay. And then
I've never tried it. This is going to be my first shot.
Yeah. 4 and then 3.
Wow. I got a lot more boxes here saved than I thought I did next to me. Wow. And I've only been gathering this stuff for, maybe a couple of weeks, when I started really watching all these videos.
Yeah.
I just got very intrigued with the junk journaling. It was something that's always been in the back of my mind to do, because I know people do them. And I thought, wow. So I started to watch one. There's a lady, let's see, what is her name? Something, I have it open. I'm going to look at her name because it's going to bother me. She is, okay, I guess I don't have it open. Something Hampshire or something like that video. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I can't think of her name, but she has all junk journals, and she uses old books as the cover. And I loved that idea because I love books. I love paper. And obviously anybody who does junk journaling loves paper. And I'm not going to remove myself. I'm still playing and learning how to do this. I was just going to, that's okay. I'm here. People can hear me. You don't have to look at my face just yet. I'm just gathering my things, and I'm going to play with my camera to see how I can get it to face down. But she does these junk journals, like I was saying, from old books. And I have tons of those myself, and I don't know what to do with them, but because I just look at them, I love them. And some of what she does is she leaves the very beginning in there, which is fantastic. And then she makes all of her junk journal pages out of everything that's old, which is something that I wanted to do. And that's why I got so engrossed with her. I watched almost all of her videos already. I got very engrossed with her because that was the way I wanted to do it. I wanted to start making some like that with original old papers and tear out from dictionaries and things like that. And I've
Yeah,
never torn pages in books, so I don't know how that's going to go. So we'll see.
I'm going
I
to
might have
give you
I
a
might have
link to
anxiety. Oh, I'm
somebody.
sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to give you a link to somebody who's a very good friend of mine, and she's the
Oh,
one that
cool.
got me started. She's in Australia. Her name's Rayleigh, but she got me started. And I'll tell you, like, she actually got me out of bed started. It was really funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have the link or do I have to put it in?
No, I'm just looking it up because she changed her name.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I don't know how to, well, I have not added a third person yet. So this will be fun.
There she is. Yeah, she's amazing. I love her. She's just so, yeah. Her name's Rayleigh, but she goes by Anytime Journals.
Oh.
And she does everything as much as she can, basically, from junk.
Wow.
Like, she takes, the paper bags, which I'll get out in a bit. You know how paper bags have the handles and they twist? Like, she unravels the handles on the paper bags.
I saw that video.
You saw that? Okay, that's her.
Yes!
That's my girl. That's my girl. There's two other people that I and you know what? I met these people on Twitch, but I'm telling you, these girls, Bonnie, she's amazing. I think Bonnie, maybe you saw Bonnie's video. I don't know, Bonnie and Clive. And then there's Christina Shack. Let me
Christine who?
Christina Shack.
Oh, I don't know. Oops, I did that wrong. What are we looking at? Yeah, that's my keyboard. All right, I'm going back. Let me try again.
Okay.
No, not me. I want you.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out how to use this. I'll get it.
And
it's just a matter of figuring it out. That's all. Oh, so I have
Christina's awesome. When you listen to her voice is so soft and everything. She comes into my my lives on occasion. I get so excited when I see her. There she is. Yeah.
All right, that's. Oh, you can. Oh no, I was like, oh no.
These girls are all in Australia. So yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I did notice that a lot of people are overseas when they do that, and I think that's fantastic. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so then if they click on the link, then they'll show up here as being waiting in a waiting room.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, if they click the link, then they'll show up in the waiting room. They'll show up in the in the waiting room. I guess that's what it is.
Okay. Yeah, because if they do that, then they can craft along as well. That would be fantastic. Okay, so did I lose you?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, your hand's not moving, so I thought I lost you.
Oh. No, I was looking at something. I was just wondering if there we go. If my chat had gone through it. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can do this. Group layout. So we want 2, right? Okay, so here I am. 2. Okay, and I've got that stupid blur thing on, so I probably should just get rid of that because it's going to mess everything up.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we know where the blur thing is?
Yeah. I shared us out on my community tab, so that's a good thing.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to figure out how to virtual background there. I don't want none, right?
Right. None.
Oh yeah, look at my lovely desk.
Oh, there you go. No, mine was much worse, believe me.
I have, well, I've been playing with all the papers, so I have a full drawer here of magazines and magazines everywhere because I like to save them up. And I have magazines from like 2010 that I've purchased because I keep thinking I'm going to use the graphics in there to do like vision boards and all this other stuff. And I guess I think I can do more than I do or can. I don't know how to explain that, but you know what I mean.
Are you asking me, Anne, what I was using? I'm using just scrapbook paper right now. I have done these because I have tons of scraps in my scrapbook paper because I'm a scrapbooker, right? Which I haven't done in ages. But yeah, so I'm just using leftover scrapbook paper. I do have these things that I learned from Bonnie and Clive. These are book page journaling cards. Once I figure out how to do the overhead and StreamYard together. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so she did this. So what we did was she said, you know, those one page, you know, front of the pages in the books and stuff that you're ripping apart. What do you do with them? Or, you know, whatever. So, or the chapter pages, you know, chapter, it's only half a page.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this one I sewed on. So you just, you know, make a front, but make it where you can do stuff, and then a back. So it just becomes a journaling card that you can put in a tuck spot. Let me see.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is one of my journals I've done.
I love the flower.
This is actually a stamp in the leaves that I've colored. So yeah, so, and then inside I do things like this little booklet. Why are you not opening? There we go. You can put pictures in here. There's a couple tags in here. There's a thing there, tag here. But in here, I have tuck spots.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, places like that's actually a pocket, but there are tuck spots, or even things like this. So if you want to put something like that into a spot like that, I can't, but I could put it in this way.
Yeah.
But this is more like had I glued this and this down, I could slide it under, but I made this more of a tuck spot for the bookmark.
Okay. That's what they call the belly band. I just learned
belly band. Exactly. Yeah. So this is a tuck spot. So you would tuck it in there, right?
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, I made this a while ago. When did I make it? I always sign the back.
Oh, good idea.
Dustan 2023. Yeah.
Oh
So
my goodness. That's so pretty.
I don't even use them. I just have them, and then, you know, I you know, if somebody wants to buy it, then I sell it. Or if someone's like, oh my God, that is so lovely. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I really, then here, take it.
That's a great idea. That's actually really great. Yeah, they have them laying around if somebody wants one. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lace journal. What it was that Bonnie from Bonnie and Clive and Rayleigh from Anytime Journal, they had a challenge where they had to use lace in a journal. So after about the year, I said, okay, well, now I can do your lace journal because I've done a journal or two. So now I'll try it. So this was mine, and I finally finished it. So, well, a while ago, but yeah. So, yeah. Wow. And then Rayleigh and I had a thing that we had to make a cardboard house. She finished hers. I still am working on mine. So yeah, so these are basically just book pages folded over and glued. And then I was playing with them, you know, stamping on them and stuff. I still have to finish them, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I see now the links that you threw in here. I'm going to put those up as well.
Yeah.
So people can try and find them.
So right now, I'm just using scrapbook paper because I have so much of it. But in a little bit, I'm probably going to bring out my little book pages. When you have book pages, let me see. I have a book just around the corner here.
Yeah, the hardest thing to be is going to be ripping out pages because I've never done that before. Like I said, I've never ripped a book. So I'm hoping I can handle it.
Oh, you know what? My first time I was like, oh my gosh, close your eyes. I was like, anybody who's doing this, close your eyes. And I closed my eyes and it came out. I bought these for like 25 cents or $1 at the secondhand store. And it's about the state of Washington. But, you know, it's got maps in it and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, I could use that.
Oh, I would love to use maps as well. They look so pretty in a journal. They really do.
They do. So anyway, you see how up here, it's just got this empty space with just the number. And then it has empty space here and here. So what I do is I'll cut those spaces off.
Okay.
Okay. And then what I do is I make decor out of them. I don't have it in front of me, but I make decor. Like I'll stamp or I ink them, and then I stamp on them, And then I, will stencil on it and stuff like that so that it can be a border or it could just be a tuck spot or whatever. Yeah, I don't have any in front of me.
Okay. So you use the
Unfortunately,
edges
yeah.
of the pages.
But this one too would make a good one of these because
Uh-huh.
like they said, this is all blank. So what you would do is you would take this piece here, just let me rip it out. There we go. Rip it out, and then you would take it, and it could be a journal spot. You just take it and fold it, glue this.
Mhm.
Okay, so now it's stuck together. You can trim her down, and then this is your journal spot. Journaling all through here, and then you just maybe decorate here with something like I did here because there was writing on this side.
Mhm.
And then you have another journal spot here. So yeah. So I learned that from Bonnie and Clive. She does have a video on it. So yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can open that on my own computer for both of them, the Christina and then the Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. But yeah, I end up buying books. Like I have so many books that I can tear apart, but I've just been so lazy. Like I haven't been getting off my duff and doing much. So I was actually, and with my daughter's boyfriend having to pick him up at 1:30 every day, it was getting to the point where I'm like, I can't even do anything. But now it's all switched. I drive him to the office, which is about 10 minutes away, at 4:30 in the morning, and then he gets picked, or 5 o'clock in the morning, he gets picked up, and my husband picks him up. So I like, yes, I have the day to
That's fabulous because the
Yeah.
middle of the day stuff is very hard to work around.
Oh, it is. It is. It's a pain in the butt. So, yeah. So then all I do with these, and I mean, even cutting these, I could use funky scissors if I wanted to, just cut across so that it's funky. But I just, right now, I just cut with my thing. So of course, since I want this to be a pocket, I'm just going to glue on the side. Well, after I take that off. And I'm just going to glue on the sides, on the bottom. I have done this wrong before. I've glued it, the wrong way. And then I'm like, well, that didn't work. And then I just
I'll do that
to the bottom. And then I take the smaller one and do the same thing and adhere that. And then if I go to put it in a journal, I can't remember who showed me this, but yeah. If I go to put it in a journal, I can either, so now I have a pocket here. Here we go.
That's cute.
Pocket here and a pocket here. Now, if you go to put it in a journal, if you just glue again along the bottom and the sides, you have a fourth pocket, or 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you'll have another one. Or you can just glue it down the way it is. And then I decorate them.
Very
so
pretty.
I collect a bunch of them and then decorate them. Yeah, it's so easy. Yeah. So that's what you can do with any scraps you have, whether it be scrapbook paper, book paper, anything. So, yeah.
And I have a lot of scrapbook papers because I started scrapbooking 25 years ago myself. And my son, like I said, is 20. I stopped at the 6-month mark in his book. I thought I would have time to do it here and there. Nope.
Yeah.
So he has up to 6 months and it might just stay that way.
Yeah. I have 3. So my oldest is 30. And my 2 youngest, one is going to be 20. Well, one's going to be 24 and the other one's going to be 22 this year. Yes.
Oh
22.
my.
Yes.
You don't look old enough to have a 30-year-old at all.
Thank you.
And even a 24-year-old. Yeah, I really didn't think that. I would have thought you had little children.
No, I'm 52. I'm old. I'm not old.
Well,
I feel sometimes I feel very old, but no, I'm not. I don't think old like. I just whatever. You did one scrapbook years ago? Yeah. They're I enjoy them. I have a whole bunch. They're all up there at the moment, not all of them, but up there. And then I have what we had with my friend used to own a store.
Oh,
like a scrapbook multimedia store. So so she would have these things called Scrap Your Stash. And she would give you have a 43-year-old. Oh, you and I are 10 years apart. That's not bad. There you go.
Oh, Yeah, I'm 58. So we're all right in the same area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 3 grandchildren as well.
Oh, wow. We, so anyway, the Scrap Your Stash, she would give you the size of the photos and she'd kind of give you the layout of where the photos are going to be. And then she told you how much cardstock you needed, how much pattern paper you needed. And then what you would do is you'd bring all that and put it, and it would be, page 1 or page 1. And, it was always a double layout. So it was page 1, right? So, and we do about, I think it was 5 a day, 5 double layouts a day. And it would be a Saturday, Sunday thing. So you'd come in and then you'd stay till whatever time, like late, because we'd end at a certain time, but you could stay and continue, finish working on them. And then Sunday we'd do another 5 and you could stay till a certain time and finish them. So I kept all my little papers because when you got there, she'd give you the instructions and show you how to cut your paper and we'd all do it together and stuff like that. So yeah, so I kept all that. So now what I do is I go through those and I will make kits to do my pictures.
Wow, that's a great idea.
Yeah, and it's so much easier when you have a layout in front of you that you can just copy. Because even if you have the same layout done 10 times in your book, it's going to look different each time because there's different pictures, different paper.
Yeah, that's true. I remember years ago when they used to do in the stores like that. I live in Texas now, but I'm from Chicago really. And up there in Crystal Lake, which is outside of Chicago, that's where I was living in a suburb there. And there was a couple of scrapbooking shops that were around there and they would do till midnight. So you would come like at 6 o'clock before, or like right after dinner, I guess. And then you can sit in there and scrapbook till midnight. And I had the hardest time making choices of paper to use with pictures and stuff. It just got to be so stressful for me, but I really loved doing it. But having an image in front of you to do it from, for me, for scrapbooking, that would be ideal because it really does stress me out because, there's so much to choose from and you want it to be pretty.
Yeah, no, it is amazing. That's why, like, you can go online and look up page maps and stuff like that. And they have all that kind of stuff that you can look at. And it's awesome. It's just, once we started doing that, I'm like, oh gosh, if I'm ever scrapbooking, why are you doing that? If I'm ever scrapbooking by myself, I might have screwed this one up. Okay. If I'm ever scrapbooking by myself, then that's what I do. Or if I'm going to a retreat, I'm actually going to a retreat in November and, I'll do that, or I just work on a different project that I have. Like I like miniatures. So I have a miniature house thing that I'm working on.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like a craft of all trades in a sense. I like to crochet. I like to do miniatures. I like to paint. I like to play with clay. I love to play with multimedia. I love paper crafting. I love to draw. Yeah. So it's kind of like, I love to sew.
Yeah. Everything. Yeah. Quilting and all that stuff. Yeah.
All right. We got some of those done. Cool.
I probably will get a pair of scissors, but I hope this doesn't make any noise. And actually I pulled up Bonnie and Clive and then the Christina's Shack. I've got them to my side and wow, some of these, I know what you were talking about when you were just saying something. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I saw that video. Yes, the rest of her stuff. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. The Golden Book journals. Oh my gosh. I have, some of those to be able to do that with. I was just kind of looking what else she has here. And then her dog. What a good idea.
Yeah. And Christina, remember I was saying we had to do a cardboard house. Well, Christina's Shack decided she was going to do one. And this was last year sometime. But what she did, because they live in such a small place, she did a book house so that the front, you can tuck the dog in and you can pull down the thing and the dog sits there. And so it's like it sits like this. And then the top comes down like this. And then there's a top that's like a roof right there. and then there's the front door, and then when you open it up, it becomes the house. So here's the kitchen, and over here is this, and then you flip a page and it's something else. And she made these paper dolls to go into it and everything. So I'm like,
That's
well, now I
incredible.
gotta do that, because I tease everybody. I'm like, now I have to copy that. Thanks, because that's
Yeah, 'cause
amazing.
it's fun to do with all the different ideas that people have for sure. And
Oh
she's got
yeah.
like campers here too. A vintage caravan journal.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love that. I'm like, well, now I got to do that at some point. Yeah, Christina's because she goes in her camper all the time, and she does that. So she made a caravan journal. She is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta look that up now. Yeah. So it's quite. She's quite awesome. This is what, like people are like, oh, like I love Beth and I love Dana and I love Mary and all them, but I have more special place in my heart for the other ones because I know them personally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I subscribe to a ton of people with the junk journaling just because it's just I'm trying to learn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so pretty. Let's see if I can do this right. I'm going to play with share screen. Let's find out if I can do it. Share screen to select a tab to share.
Okay.
Let's see if I can do this. Did I do it? I did.
Oh, you
do
did. Holy
Yes.
crap. Even I've never done that.
I was trying. So let's see, because you were saying, yeah, this is what I was looking at this.
Oh, okay.
Is it coming up? Yeah. I have a ton. Is it showing or not showing? I can't see.
It's showing me right now.
Oh,
You're
it's
looking
showing
at me at the
tiny.
moment.
Okay, so if I want to show my share screen, do I do this? No.
Maybe go on to
No, I don't want that.
which screen is it that you have up? Or sorry.
Oh my gosh, now I'm getting a ton of different ones. I better stop for a second because we're going to get dizzy. I'm going to figure this out Okay, so I will put you back. No, that ain't right. I'm going to put you back because I'm having technical difficulties apparently.
Oh,
I thought I was sharing my screen better. Okay. I'll have to play around with that for sure. Yeah, I didn't do it right at all. But yeah, looking at her stuff, and then the one that Bonnie and Clyde have on here, that beautiful blue, yellow daisy.
Yeah.
In her books. But I was looking at, what were we just chatting about that I took myself off the subject? Oh, darn it. What we just said a few minutes ago that we were doing. Okay, well, I'll remember in a minute.
You know what? My brain just farted too, so.
Oh, good. You know what, though? We're about the same age, so I guess we're going to understand that very much.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. All right.
Yes,
so
I was wanting to say something I learned. Oh, well, it'll never come to me again. We'll see. I got to figure out how to do this share screen stuff.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. I didn't even realize you could do stuff like that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's at the bottom. It might be on the bottom of yours as well. I'm not sure.
I don't think what's this present? Share screen.
Okay, so you're able to do it too. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I could.
We could both play and learn.
Yeah, there you go. This is all about learning.
Yeah, it's part of crafting to learn. We'll put it that way. Yeah, I make stuff up, don't I?
There you go. Okay, share this screen. No, this one. Oh, I'm sharing with you. There you go.
You are.
That's it.
Oh, yes. There we go. How did you do that? Okay, I'm not even going to.
It's easier with two monitors. What were you wanting to show about Bonnie and Clyde?
Okay, let me go back to theirs because I've got it right here. So Bonnie and Clyde. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay, It was on Christina's. Christina's.
Okay, I'm going
She
there.
has
HIJK. All right.
she has the patterns, the pattern fronts, like the insides of them too. So using the pattern holder or the whatever it is you want to call it, but where the pattern goes inside, to use that as the cover and then make a signature out of it. I have so many old patterns that I went and got them. Have you heard of Free Cycle or like the free sites?
No, but it's probably
It's kind of like
something
yeah, it's where or Trash Nothing, some of these free sites to where you can show stuff that or advertise stuff that you want to offer to people if they want it. If you're getting rid of it, somebody will come and pick it up for free. That's the only thing you have to do is
okay.
make sure
Yes.
it's free.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some people were giving away patterns, and this one man actually he said, I'm giving away all of my wife's patterns. They date back to the 50s to the 70s. Who wants them? And I'm like, me. So I ran over to his house and grabbed them. So I have a nice little tote, a whole tote, like a plastic one, full of all of these beautiful old patterns and the tops. So I'm going to use those to make signatures because they're so cool. I love old stuff.
This one's really cool that she has up here. She's sewing paper scraps together. Of course, I'm getting this.
Yeah, it almost looks like a little quilt. Strips.
Yeah. So she ends up doing all the strips together.
That's really cool.
Let's see if I can fast forward a bit. There we go.
Oh, wait.
So she's doing all these, and they're paper strips.
Oh, she sewed them together. Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah. She just has the most amazing things. Yeah. That she does. It's just crazy. Yeah. She does so much stuff. She does glue books. She makes a coffee cup notebook. Like her caravan one that she made. See that's
pretty.
Caravan here. Yeah.
Yeah. Very pretty.
And just the stuff she does, like the vintage caravan one here. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to get to
It's amazing the stuff she does.
Yeah, her stuff is beautiful. Very beautiful. And I absolutely love the golden book idea. Love that.
Yeah, it is. I have a whole bunch. I've been buying them really cheap.
Oh, yeah, that's the way I like to do it too. Yeah, we all do. Get stuff that's nice and cheap, and then you can use it for sure.
Yeah.
I have a few of those.
I'm a big
I want to
thrift store person. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to get definitely using the sewing patterns as making a ton of signatures, and then to put some of these things together.
Oh yeah.
I want to find. Okay, now I know where to look for this. It's going to really bug me about the lady who does, let me see here, that I've literally watched nearly all of her videos already. And it starts with an H. I thought for sure I'd remember her name because I've been watching all of her stuff. There's another Bonnie and Clyde, Scraptastic, whatever that means. Scraptastic. I don't know. Oh, good golly.
Oh, she does Bonnie and Clyde does how to remove postage stamps from envelopes.
That would be fun to do too, because the S&H green stamps. Do you remember the green stamp stuff from years ago from the 70s?
Oh, yes.
I am trying so hard to get my hands on some of those, but they sell so fast, and people really, even looking in the auction, doing online auctions, people really want them. So the price just gets too high to do it. So one of these days, I want to get a hold of some. I cannot believe I'm just looking on here and I cannot find anything she's done now that, well, that kind of stinks. Oh, well. It's gonna bug me that I can't remember her name.
You know, I get like that too, and I'm like, oh dang, like oops,
Hmm. It's like I gotta find it now because,
yeah.
but I will. Let's see here.
See, I'm already subscribed to Ann Art Boutique.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've been subscribed for a while, I think. Yeah. I have so many people that I'm subscribed to that I feel bad because I can't watch everybody at the same time. Like
Oh,
today, there
yeah.
were so many people doing what were they doing? They were doing auctions and I'm like, well, I can't watch them all.
Oh, I
But
didn't
I
realize I had me on. What did I do?
no, you're
Oh,
supposed to
you
be up
closed
too.
your win. You
Oh, I
closed
did,
your
yeah.
window.
I
Wow, I'm just
did.
sitting here because
La,
I'm
la,
looking for
la.
her.
So you
You're supposed
have the boxes there in front of you because you're
I
are
do.
you using them to do journals?
This,
Yeah.
yeah, this is what I was saving. And actually this stuff, this edamame stuff, um,
Oh,
my husband's
that sounds
diabetic.
good.
So we
Okay.
are trying to find as many things as possible with low carbs and actually healthier than, anything else. So this Only Bean company, I found
Mhm.
these and they're made from one ingredient and it's the bean. Let's see here. Yeah, this one, they're all made from one ingredient. And the green ones, the edamame ones, taste the best because there's a black bean and a soybean one, and then this one. And the
Mhm.
black freaks you out. The first time I made them, the water gets black also because it's a
Oh,
black bean. And that was really kind of creepy. I was afraid to eat it because I'm not used to eating black bean noodles, but we did, and they tasted pretty good, and they weren't bad for him either. And then I found the case of the other two beans that they do, so we tried
oh, well,
those,
that's
and
good.
edamame seems to be the one that we like the best.
Yeah.
And they're only green, so that's a little easier.
Yeah, the edamame. I love edamame. Um,
Oh, me too.
we ordered what was it, sushi the other day, and of course they forgot my edamame. I was not happy.
Oh,
Yeah,
now how could they forget that?
I don't know.
It's
They
part of,
just
yeah. Yeah, going through drive-throughs, I don't like that either.
well, no, we did the takeout one. What is that? DoorDash or whatever. Oh, I didn't ink
Yeah.
these.
Oh, did people are eating DoorDash, they're eating people's food.
Yeah, I know. I think it's more happening in America than it is in Canada, so we're not too
You're in
worried.
Canada?
Yeah, by the way.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know a lot of
Wow.
stuff that you guys go through, we don't go through as much, if at all, so we're quite lucky.
Oh, yeah. I've never ordered from DoorDash just because of all of the things that happen here where they eat your food or it doesn't show up because they've eaten it all.
Yeah.
And who knows what
We've
they
had
put
it
in?
once where it didn't show up. So my
Oh, really?
husband got refunded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're going to go out of business doing that too because I'm sure there's quite a few that happen every single day.
Yeah.
But I won't worry about that. It's not my company. These are new. These, oops,
Oh, those
Adventurefuls.
look, oh yeah. Those Girl
Um,
Scouts. Oh yeah.
this we just tried because different troops sometimes have different cookies, and my husband he works with his boss, his daughter is in it. So these Adventurefuls, we thought, oh, we'll try them. My husband's a chocolateaholic. Uh,
Oh yeah.
Really, I can't even tell you how bad. So I don't buy it.
Well, it's
But
also
these are
yeah, because they're not supposed to be having that.
no, exactly, and I really don't want to kill him. He thinks I do, but
I know my husband. He asked me to go in the store and get him a drink, so I come out with a Coke, and he's like, "Are you trying to kill me?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He says, "I'm diabetic," and I'm like, "Oh shoot, I totally forgot."
exactly, don't you? Yeah, I do this very same thing. And sometimes I will come home with ice. I've done it, but he's had it now for several years at least. So I'm
Hmm.
getting better at remembering. And then even
Yeah,
like with sugar, to use regular sugar is like poison to them too. So
yeah.
we found something called monk fruit sugar, and
Oh, okay.
it's diabetic people. It's really good for them from regular sugar. So we tried it, and it actually tastes like sugar when you bake with it and everything, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So
Oh
it's not
wow.
even, yeah, it's perfect. And so we've been buying that, and there's a little brown sugar one too, because I needed brown sugar to make, I forgot, peanut butter cookies or something, I guess I was making for the youth group. He was going to take them to the youth group. He's a youth
Mm-hmm.
leader. And so I had to find some brown sugar, and I didn't want to use regular because I knew my husband would be eating some of these cookies. So they have brown sugar as well.
Oh,
The
cool.
what you call it. I'm just really surprised. What, not mango? What did I just, monk fruit? I've never eaten a monk fruit
Monk
in my
fruit.
life.
Neither have I. I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know what they look like.
The only thing I thought was that stevia was good.
Yeah, but the taste, I guess I don't like the taste very much.
Yeah,
Um, it's kind of, you can tell a little bit. It's the best out of all of them though. That one and the blue one. No, what's the blue one?
No
I can't
clue.
remember. Truvia? No.
Oh, Truvia. Yeah, that actually sounds right.
Truvia. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that one's not so hot either, but out of all of those fake ones there, the Truvia and the Splendas, but the Truvia
Stevia.
is
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, out of all, yeah, the fake ones like Splenda and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But stevia is a natural sugar.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we tried that, but he was reading up on the monk fruit stuff, and what sugars are decent to not run up
Mm-hmm.
his blood sugar, and so he found that one. He was doing some research on it, and he said, "Let's buy this." And I'm like, "Okay," and it's great. It's fine. I see what you're using as a glue. Now that's where I'm a little lost myself on glue. That
Yeah.
is the art glitter. Okay, I've seen that then, because I've been trying to figure out some of the glues. Is there any particular type that you have to use for something? Well, I know fabric glue, you use fabric glue. That I get. Um, but like to do the paper, as long as it's acid-free glue and acid-free paper, like scrapbooking.
Oh, I guess with your journals it doesn't matter, right? But with the scrapbooking, you definitely want it acid free because of the photos.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But
Okay.
with journaling, I mean, I use tea dyed printer paper, or I use book paper, or I use magazines,
Mm-hmm.
or
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so why was I worried about
Hey, how you doing?
Oh my goodness, look who's here. Ella.
Yay! How's Ella? Ella? Ella?
Oh my
Um,
gosh. Hi. Oh, it's so nice to see you. I'm over here. Oh my
this
goodness.
one
I watched.
here is a good glue, but it's very tacky. So after it dries, it's still tacky. So if you're using things like gold foil or flakes or something, this is the perfect glue. Like with
Okay.
Eileen's tacky glue, that's good too, right? Because it stays
Oh yeah,
tacky. Yeah.
that one is good. And there was another one that I bought. I guess I was really worried about it, making it disintegrate and stuff like that, like with the acid free, like I said. So I was looking at all the
Yeah.
different glues because I want to make sure I buy the right one. And this just came yesterday because I haven't used. There we go. I haven't used any
Oh, I
glue
heard
yet.
that's really good.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I
I've heard
bought
good
this.
things about that.
Oh, that's good. It wasn't
Yeah.
cheap either, but I
No,
think this is
no,
a
no.
$15
I heard
bottle.
it's not, but yeah, I've heard good things about it. One of the girls uses the green one that I go to stamp class with, so yeah, she
Okay.
loves it. But it is
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah. But I only bought one to try. And
Yeah.
then this one is, I bought some cloth glue. This kind of a fabric glue. Where are we? This one?
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if I thought this one was pretty good because I wanted something that was, sticky. This one is washer and dryer safe. It's a permanent
Yeah.
paste and it sets fast. So I thought that was kind of cool. So
I
bought
use
this to try.
Fabri-Tac for
Yeah,
my
I
fabric.
actually have some of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Or
was
I
your
use
bottle.
Beacon 3-in-1, which is basically a cold hot glue. Yeah, it's like a hot glue that's cold, and that I use for it's waterproof and everything too. So
Oh, and you don't have to heat that one up.
No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, because I have a hot
Yeah.
glue gun. That burns. It really, and then you have all
Oh
this.
my goodness. I was streaming, like streaming on Twitch one time, and I
Uh-huh.
glued my fingers because I was making little these are gnome hats and I was putting the beards in
Oh,
and I did it and I had it so hot that it just dribbled down my hands. And I
oh,
had blisters in here, on here, on here.
oh my
It
gosh.
was
That
funny.
must have,
Like it's funny now, but it wasn't
yeah.
funny then. So a
No, that
friend
must have
said to
felt
me, she
miserable.
said, next time have a thing of cold water beside you. And if you just happen to get some on, dip it in right away. I'm thinking, is that the first thing I think of? I think of doing this. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get it off, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I haven't used my hot glue gun in years either. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, that hurts. So that one's a cold one you said, and you just put it on and
Yeah,
it
it's
acts like
just
a hot.
making 3-in-1. So it's like E6000.
And what is E6000? I've heard people say that. What is that?
To me, it's like a really good glue. It really sticks things together. Like this one is acid free and waterproof, but yeah, it really holds things together. E6000. So yeah,
Okay, that's good to know.
yeah.
What makes you decide which glue to use at what time? How do you decide?
If I'm putting a bow on a card or something, I will use this one
Okay.
because I know that it's going, once it's stuck there, right? Whereas
Mm-hmm.
if I were to use this one, who knows if it's going to stay on there, right? Where I know this one will. When I'm using paper, it's either this one or this one.
Okay, the Tombow is
Because
called.
yeah, Tombow multi liquid glue. This one, even though it dries sticky, I know that it's going to adhere really well to the paper because it's going to adhere to the fibers. This one
Okay.
I use too, but sometimes when I'm working on something, if I make a mistake, I'm going to want to undo the mistake. So I can't use this because it's a water-based glue, where this one's an acrylic-based, and I have a thing called undo.
Oh,
Yeah, and it will take off the it'll take you squirt it on kind of like, and it'll take off. It moistens the adhesive so that you can relift it.
okay.
But it
Okay.
only works with like acrylic based things or with like Sukwane, which is the double adhesive tape, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this though, because it's water based, it doesn't work with that.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's yeah, and I know, and I said I went to Michael's and I'm like, I need some undo, and they're all like, what's that? And I'm like, you're joking, right? You're joking. So
And
now
then they work at Michael's.
a friend of ours bought a big jug of it, so now she refills our bottles for us for
Oh,
a certain
nice.
price. Yeah, so it is nice.
That's
How's
really
Ella? What are you up to? I don't know if she's still here, but yeah.
It shows 3, so I'm not sure either. I'm just grabbing some more boxes.
Well, I know I've got you on or us on, and then there's
Yeah.
you probably have us on. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're side by side at the moment, as you can see.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's perfect.
Because I'm working on my boxes. Okay. And I started.
Oh, you're doing invoicing, are you? Fun.
Oh, Ella is? Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've been able to watch one of her shows yet, so I'll have to.
Oh, it's fun. Her accent, I love it.
Yes. Oh no, I did. I got to watch one where you were in the store and selling things as you went around looking at them. I remember that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like she was in the thrift store and she had I cannot remember who suggested it, but one of the ladies suggested, hey, do a sale while you're in here. So she did. It was really neat.
Yeah, and actually Helen has done that. I think Helen did it. Oh, she does it. She went outside. So Helen would shop and stuff, and then she'd go to the car, and she did a couple from her car as soon as she got out of the shop, the resale shop. And I thought that was cute.
Yeah. A lot of people, they fear buying from Canada because they worry about the prices of shipping, which it's so funny because it costs them less. It costs me less to ship than it does somebody to ship to Canada.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's pretty funny.
Huh. Well, probably because you have a different mail system. Ours just gouges the crap out of us.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Because believe me, I've bought things from people in America, and even if I get it delivered to me here in BC, oh my goodness, it's just crazy. It's like I can buy an $8 item and it costs me $20 in shipping.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "Are you sure you want to pay it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just ship it to my house, because seriously, it's just easier." Like tomorrow, a friend of mine's going to go down the States and pick up my stuff at the PO box that I have down there. Or it's actually a company. But the thing is for everything I leave there, it costs me $2.50. And then if I leave it past a month, then it costs me a bit more, right? So it's going to cost me a bit of money tomorrow.
Do you you live that close to the border?
Oh, yeah. We're right by the Washington border, yeah.
Oh, you're up in that corner.
Yeah, I'm up in British Columbia.
Okay, then you're on the side where Trisha is.
Trisha.
She actually sells with Jen Eads. You know who Jen Eads is? And her sister Christine. They do a Friday twin sister sale.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I know. Well, Sandy. The name of her channel is Sandy and Otto, and I always thought her name was Sandy, but it's Trisha. So I watch her. I think it was one of her pets' names, probably. Sandy and Otto sounds like pets to me. I don't know. Yeah, she lives up in that direction. Oh, then you know who I'm talking about?
No. I'm just saying yes. I can imagine that it might be one of her pets.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. All right, you're going to 5:32 or 5:30.
Oh, there we go. Oh, my water tastes so good. Have you heard of this yet?
No.
Okay. It's for the first time a couple weeks ago, I finally saw it in the store. It was at Walmart, actually, of all places. We were seeing commercials here for this Magic Spoon stuff. It's just a couple of guys who decided they wanted to do something different with cereal and make it not so, not sugar, like cereal. So they got together their brains and they made this Magic Spoon cereal, and there's different flavors, and the sugar, let's see here. Okay, so the sugars are 0 on this box, grain-free, gluten-free, and the carbs are only 4 grams for the serving, and it's 12 grams of protein. So that's what this box is, and I have one of every flavor because I wanted to try some of the other flavors. This cereal is actually quite good. It's expensive, so we're not buying it a lot. It's $8 a box, and that's a lot of money.
Goodness. Yeah.
Yeah. But again, for my husband, he's like, "Gosh, having diabetes is expensive," and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but it is." But
it is
fantastic. The Magic Spoon cereals, and they have little cereal bars and stuff. So
neat.
Yeah. We're both of us were very impressed with how their food tastes. So I think, okay, then I can cut these things off and use those separately, and then just have this as my binding for the back. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because okay. I'm gonna get scissors because I don't want to mess it up. If these are going to be covers, and I have some more boxes over there, but I think I'm running out of space. And these Greek yogurt bars, oh my gosh, this is one of my kryptonites. I love it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even keep that in the house. I buy it only once in a while because they go fast. We'll just say.
I take my my cereal boxes and my boxes like that, and I flatten them all, and I keep them. Oh, you're not. No, I keep them all in a box, so they're all folded in a box. So I have a box of boxes. Yeah, it's kind of neat.
Okay, yeah, I have plenty of boxes, and these definitely will fit into a box. But I want to get them, definitely flattened and get the little tops and bottoms off. I'm gonna go grab my scissors. I left them on the kitchen counter.
All right, I'm here. Ooh.
Okay.
Ella, I bought a bunch of bracelets from Jamie B.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I've
so that I
seen her.
can resell them, to try to resell them, but I don't know how it's going to go because a lot of people are, you're in Canada. Like, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But yeah, but I bought so many and I love them all. Some of them I bought for the beads, right? Because I like to make tassels.
That's what I was just going to ask you.
I like to make tassels.
If you have jewelry to do that with. I don't know if you've heard of Paparazzi Jewelry. You may have. I don't know. But they're one of the MLMs. I don't do them anymore. I don't do any more MLMs. I'm all MLM'd out. Since the time
So am I.
Yeah, since the time I was 16, one of my videos, I explained I've been in 22 different MLMs for different reasons. Some of them were just to get the discount, and then a few of them I wanted really to try and make it a business, but it finally dawned on me. Well, yeah, because it's really not your business. So it's like, well, I guess because you're the end customer. So the consultant is the customer. And when I figured that out, that was my last stint with Mary Kay. I was so mad. I was like, you know what? We're done here. I was really upset about that. But the paparazzi I thought would be good. Oh, those are pretty.
Yeah. So I made a bunch. I've made these ones. This one has a wire in the middle and then just has some beads. This one has a chain.
Oh, nice.
And then some don't have it at all. But I have thimbles on them, or I just have a bow around it. Actually, this is supposed to have something on it. I don't know where that is, but I'll find it and put it back on. But yeah, so I actually ordered more thimbles. But yeah, I make things like this, and then you can put them on the back so you're, you can just use them as a dangle somewhere, or I put them on journals or stuff like that, right? And then I make little ones, and you can put them on here. You could have a dangle here if you wanted, or on a what am I saying? Or off the side page of your. Where is that? I just had it a second ago, didn't I? What did I do with it? Here it is. I think I showed everybody. This is the evening journal I'm working on.
What's on the cover?
Sure. It's a napkin.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm going to put these little things on here too.
Oh my goodness. So cute.
Yeah, he is. He's very cute. So they're going to go on as well. I'm going to put that on there. Squeeze them in. So I'll have them on there. Yeah. It's a gardening journal. And then, this happens to be, like an envelope you get in the mail and you take the stuff out. Yeah.
I have a whole box.
Yeah. So this is like another type of dangle journal thing that I do. Stop.
Yeah. What is it? What is that little piece?
It just goes around it.
Is it sold as a piece like that, or did you just cut it and make it?
No, what these are these eye pins or something like that they're called. So then they have a little hole here and then they're straight. So they have a hole and they're straight. So they look like that, right? And then I just put a bead on it and jump ring, and then I snip it through a piece of paper and then curl it so it's not going to come out, and then just glue it in there.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, a friend of mine sent me some, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I thought, I can make that. So, yeah. So there's this little thing here that goes in and out, but here's your pocket here. But when I put it in the journal, I'm going to glue here, here, and here so that you can slide something here and use this as the pocket as well, because this pocket only goes down so far.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then this will be a belly band. I got this on a package, so I thought, I'll use that. So, yeah.
That's a good idea. Oh, look at her. She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's a postcard, but I used her as a tuck spot. So, yeah.
Very pretty.
And this is all envelopes. I cut them open and everything. So these are all envelopes. And then I stenciled on it and sketched on it. Sorry.
Oh.
And then, yeah, but I still have more to do. So we're just making things right now, like just like little clusters and stuff that are going to go in here. And little, little pockets. Like I made what were we working on? Oh, this one doesn't go in there, but it's there. Like I made this the other day.
Ooh.
Like
Oh,
this is packaging that came like this, and then I just covered it.
Wow, that's cute.
Like that's a napkin.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. And
I
then
gotta start looking for napkins.
this is a piece of paper that I just put a napkin on. And then I just started, and then this is washi tape. I took this out of a magazine. This is scrapbook paper. It's the tear strip.
Uh-huh.
And then, yeah. So I'm going to cut this out and use that as like a corner piece.
Oh, pretty.
And then I'm going to cut this out and use that in there like a pocket. And then this, as you can see here, you see it here? It's one of those things you get in the mail or in a magazine.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so I just covered it with cardstock. Oh no, first I covered it with, I think this side I covered with sewing paper, sewing pattern paper. And then I covered that. And then this side I just used a book. Yeah, because you can see the sewing. And then I just added a pocket here, a tuck spot here, and a tuck spot here. And then I added a belly band here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's pretty. That's really pretty.
That I found on a magazine. This I'm going to want to cut out some stuff. This is, yeah. So what I've been doing is just putting everything in the journal, kind of, that I'm going to use in the journal.
Yes.
So yeah. So this is
the thing. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, a tag that I made.
The bingo.
If you ever need a slightly distracted, unsympathetic friend, I'm here for you. This one's cute. Bite me. It's not going in here, but yeah.
That's funny.
So, yeah.
That is funny.
Then, yeah. I have so many sassy sayings. It's crazy.
Oh, that's good. That's fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love it. So yeah, so that's what I do. And I love making clusters. So I like to play Fortnite, like with friends. So yeah, so I will sit here and I will just have a bunch of stuff around me, and then I just glue stuff together.
Oh, yeah. You have time.
And I don't even use like paper. I'll just use like maybe a scrap piece of paper, and away we go.
Mm-hmm. So you actually play the game too, or no?
Yeah, I'll play it.
I don't even know how to play it, but I know it's very popular, and my nieces and nephews, everybody's into Fortnite. I've just never played it.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what it does.
My Rayleigh's now started playing it, and she's like, "We have to play together." And I'm like, "Okay." And we never play together because we never get a chance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never played that game. I'm more of a well, I don't know if you've heard of StarCraft. That's more of a different kind of a game.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
You've played that too?
No, I haven't, but I've watched people who have played it.
Okay. Now that got addicting for me because my husband, when we way back when we were just married 25 years ago, StarCraft kind of came out back then, and he had it on his computer. He's an electrical engineer, so anything and everything that's computer, his whole little work area, it looks like a cockpit of a plane. I swear.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because that's what he does. So he had that game and he was playing it, and he said, "Well, do you want to learn how to play it?" And I'm like, nah. So for the longest time, I'm like, you know what? I'm not playing those stupid games. So then he's like, come on, I'll teach you. Oh, okay, fine. So then I started playing on it against him. Of course, he killed me all the time, and then I got addicted to it because you get through 3 different levels of people, and I got to the end. There's the third one I really liked. They're called Protoss. Then there's Zerg, and then the Terran people who are like astronauts or something. I don't know. But it's fun. It's fun. And he plays now with my son. They'll play because my son's on base. He's down in Fort Hood. So he's in Killeen, Texas. And we're only like a couple hours away. So he does come home for the weekend, but they play online togeter. StarCraft is so addicting. Nice. Yeah, it's a very addicting game. And it's really nice too, because then my husband's out of my hair. He's playing with the boy.
Can you please go play with your dad? He's driving me nuts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At least then I know he's occupied and he's not going to ask for anything.
Yeah.
I'm so mean. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is kind of nice, cutting and talking and chit-chatting. I'm enjoying this. So I'm actually
Good.
finally starting on something with the what you call it, and then the freezer paper. I bought a whole container of that because that's how they were that I saw of getting the covers of the patterns.
Oh yeah.
To coat them with that and to get them on something so that they're sturdier as a little cover. And I was like, ooh, so I got that to work on. I can't wait to try that because, like I said, I have a ton of patterns that I got from that man who gave them away on his wife.
Yeah.
So hopefully
She didn't know. I would be so upset.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I can't really say that, but I think the same thing. It's like, well, I hope she knows what he's doing. Because if my husband did that to me, he wouldn't live.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be upset.
Yes. So I have no idea. Or maybe she died.
Oh, could be. Could be, yeah.
I don't know why he gave them away, but I was thinking maybe that's a possibility. So I guess on these free cycle things, I don't ask their business.
I was what was happening? Oh, yesterday with hubby, before we went out, and I said, "Oh, look at these 2 boxes. These are my for sale boxes." He goes, "What do you mean? All those ones and those ones over there too?" And I go, "You stop now." He got his chance. He'd be selling everything. I'm like, no.
Yes. That's what my husband does to me too. He's like, well, what did you sell today? Or what? Nothing. How's that? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
I don't have anything in my Etsy store yet. I'm getting there, and I want to start off with some of this and supplies and stuff. So
yeah,
that's where I'm going with that. But yeah, this is really fun. I got to get a real pair of scissors. Between my son and my husband, this is what I'm left with. These little scissors.
Well, you know what? I have tons of scissors that I'm finding lately because I'm cleaning up and organizing stuff. But the problem is, I mean, they'll cut through my paper and stuff sometimes, but they don't always cut through my ribbon and stuff, and that drives me nuts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not sharp enough?
No.
Here we go. Yeah, I got a box of old envelopes, like what you're saying, not old, mail. There was a huge amount of junk mail that, I don't know, I'm bad with mail. But you know how you get the what you call it, the political things and all of the flyers and all that other stuff. And of course, all the envelopes, like what you were showing with the little window in there and stuff. I ended up with quite a bit. I have enough to make tons of pockets. And things. So I'm really happy about that. Or even like little teeny tiny, not teeny tiny, but small, the signatures of it and stuff. So I'm very happy. I've got a really good wad of mail.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I've been collecting. I'm working on this because I really, really am so excited to do this. It just looks so peaceful and just nice. I guess after
I'll go through the mail, and if it's addressed to my husband and I'll open it really nicely, and then I just leave the letter on the stairs, and I take it. Yeah, and then so hubby will be like, "Where?" I said, "You know where the envelope is. Don't ask." But I actually have a big bucket, a big tote full of envelopes now, and then I have a tote full of not card. Is it cardboard? No, I have a big tote full of envelopes, and then I have a big tote full of paper bags. Oh, hi. Oh, that's okay. We understand. Yeah.
Here we are. Yeah, that's fine. It happens to all of us. Really, it does. Losing people on the phone is easy to do.
Okay, what do we got? So we got about 3.
Oh, that's a small piece. And those are going to be little pocket bottoms?
Yeah, I just do that. And then I decorate them. Then I decorate. Yeah, so what I did was I opened up my bracelets that I got from Jamie on. I videoed it and then I just put it up. No, I haven't put it up yet. Did I put it? Yes, I did put it up because I mentioned that we would be on. So yeah, so I did that. And I mentioned, if you see any that you like, let me know because, I want to keep some, but, if I can sell it, then I'd rather sell it, right? And I also did a thing with some stamps yesterday that I put up, a little sale. So, but again, everybody kind of worries about that postage, but,
Yeah, because on this end, it's horrendous.
But that's the thing, like, okay, so if I buy something from the States, it'll cost me, let's say it's $10, it costs me $15.
Yeah.
Because I have to pay $1+, right, on top of what it is. So $1.50+ on top of what it is. So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's a bit tough.
Yeah. Did you grow up in Canada?
Yep.
So you've always been a Canadian?
Always been in Canada.
Wow. How close are you to Alaska?
Alaska, we're basically, so there's Alaska, then there's British Columbia. Oh, no, sorry. Alaska, Northern Territories, or is it Yukon? One or the other. I don't know. I'd have to check. It's been a while since I've looked at our map. Pretty bad, eh? Mm-hmm. I think it's Yukon and then BC. So, yeah.
Oh, so you could drive there.
Oh, we could. Yes, if needed be. I've got a binder full of stamps I'm thinking about selling. Yeah, I put some stamps up. So if you go to my channel, like I said, I mean, the highest they are is $5, but they also come with dies. Some come with dies. So, like Hero Arts and stuff like that. I mean, that is like friggin' amazing. Wow. And I'm selling them like US, right? But what was I trying to think?
Me? Like no, I'm down outside of Dallas. I'm in McKinney, Texas. Yeah. I'm down way at the other end.
So like Lawn Fawn, and then I had that one. But where's the other one that I had? It's like, hey, this one's a bonus deal. Oh yeah, the Hero Arts. This one's only, I think it was $5, and it's the deer. And then it also comes with the
that's so
the
cute.
die cut. So yeah, so like $5 American is like, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So yeah. So I put those on a little thing on my channel yesterday, I think it was. And then today I opened up my what did I do? I opened up my bracelets and said, well, if you're interested, you have to let me know now because I think they'll probably be selling for about, $3.75 or something like that. And and yeah, but of course that's American. Because I looked at it Canadian and went, oh, okay, well, how much is that going to cost me, like in American? Because this way, I could tell people, hey, it's only this much American. So, yeah. But, yeah. And because some of them I want to keep for the beads.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because I like doing the tassels and everything. I love doing these things. I just sit there and do them. I made a bunch the other day. They're still in a container. And then I will just go through and decorate. But I just love doing them. I think they're so neat.
Yeah,
and I also make yeah, and then I also make boho beads. So yeah, yeah. And that's only because I watched Anytime Journals, and so watching her channel, I end up doing what she's doing because we all do it together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm just literally starting, so that's why I've got this going here just to get started.
Yeah.
But I have quite a few good little boxes here to get started. Oh, I know what I was going to say because you were talking about jewelry. I lost my train of thought. I've got it back. With the paparazzi jewelry, because I was selling that for a couple of years and stuff because everything is $5. That's the whole thing that they do. Everything is $5. Okay. So it's affordable and pretty. It's costume jewelry. And a lot of it is really pretty nice. But I stopped doing that, and the reason I stopped doing it was because when COVID was going on, then they still did a convention in Vegas during COVID, and they wanted people to, the MGM Grand and whatever, they're telling people that they want them to wear masks and all this stuff. And I didn't go, of course, because it's too expensive to go to these conventions anyway. And there were like over 25 people that died from COVID.
Oh, wow.
Because they caught it there. And some were parents of children together. They were a mother and a father. So some kids lost both their parents from COVID. And
oh my gosh.
What paparazzi did, they made not one peep of acknowledgement about the people who died. And they took them as soon as they found out they died. I don't know when they did it, but then they erased them. They're totally erased from the website. And these were, some of them were pretty high up in the company. They were totally wiped out of everywhere. And it's like they didn't even exist. And they never even acknowledged and saying, oh, we're so sad for the families. And, nothing, not a single peep. And I thought, you know what, that's way too low, the moral and the values for me. And I thought, you know what, I'm not going to help you guys get money when you're not even acknowledging some of the people who have just made you rich. And orphans are left because, like I said, some parent sets died together. Unbelievable. So
yeah, that is.
That was the biggest reason why I left. I was like, you know what, I'm done with you people. So that was literally my very last ever MLM that I'm doing. Oh yeah, it is me. I'm so sorry. I saw that now. I was like, who's working on the boxes? Me. Oh my goodness. So I have thousands of pieces of jewelry.
Oh, wow.
I have been trying to figure out what in the heck I'm going to do with it, because if people want it, I'll sell it and whatever, but I just want the wholesale price. And what I'm going to do, I decided when I started watching all this journaling stuff, a lot of the jewelry you can use in crafting. So I'm going to try and gather a bunch together and, throw that up on Etsy as well, or whoever wants to, get some of the jewelry to use for crafting and just sell the bags of it. And like I said, I just want my money back, or at least close to it as possible. What I spent on it for the wholesale pricing, I don't care about the rest. But I have a whole she shed full of it, literally a whole she shed that my husband bought when I started doing the paparazzi stuff. So I've got to use up all these pieces, and some of the jewelry is really, really pretty. Well, actually, a lot of it's pretty. Definitely a lot of it's pretty, and some of them are like the big beads that are like big baubles and things that you could string through stuff. And
oh wow.
So I have plenty of jewelry to use for crafting for sure, and putting them in the junk journals and stuff. I'll definitely get my $3 back that I spent on the on each piece.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so that's I'm going to do that as well. So like I said, I'm going to put some bags together and here sell some costume jewelry and then use it myself. And so that's what I want to do. And even the $3 for the wholesale, that's not cheap either, but oh well, it's gone. You know what I mean? That time in my life has disappeared.
Oh yeah. I've done so many MLMs. I've done Epicure. I've done, which I think just came into the States recently.
Oh, okay.
I've done Stampin' Up. I've done Tupperware. I've done Discovery Toys.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I've done Arbonne. I think that's it. I've done. I didn't get into Party Light, but I sure did buy Party Light.
Oh my gosh, I did. Yeah, I got into that one because I loved I love candles. So I thought, this will be fun and easy. And back then you had to tote everything with you. I mean, you still probably do today, but with all the virtual stuff.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, she put something here. Wendy's information.
She's selling
on paparazzi. Oh, of course. I'm easy. Just let anybody know. I don't care. But thank you for asking. Oh, certainly. Wow. And here, no more MLMs for you. Yeah. Like I said, my first one I started was Avon, and I kind of don't really consider that one an MLM, but apparently.
Oh, I've done Avon. Yes, Avon.
Okay. Yeah.
Avon, yes.
that one I started in high school,
Yeah.
because you could at that time. They didn't mind if you were 16.
Yeah.
So I did that back then, and that's what started the whole thing. And then after that, I did Tupperware. But yeah, the video that I have, I share every single one. Because I wrote them all down because there was so many, and I've done Mary Kay 3 times, and I did something else twice. I did Avon several times as well as an adult. But see, oh, you did Avon too. Yeah, Avon got
Yeah.
to be extremely expensive because they changed their catalogs like every 2 weeks, I think it is still.
Yeah.
You have to buy these catalogs. So you're basically just buying these things. And I really try to give that one a good go too. And I bought, I don't know how many, 200 or 300 catalogs, because what I did was I went in my neighborhood where I used to live in Chicago, and I gave everybody little sample bags and catalogs and stuff, and
Oh,
business
yeah.
card to see if, because people like Avon. Sweet honesty was my thing. And no, I didn't get anywhere with that. I just wasted a bunch of money. So I quit that one for sure. And then I was just a customer. My girlfriend was, she was doing Avon, but she was just doing it to get it. So I just got my stuff through her that I wanted. It was much easier that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done Pampered Chef. I did Party Light. I did, oh my goodness. What is that one? Not Tastefully Simple. Pampered Chef. I did that one twice. That's one of them I did twice. But yeah, I went through quite a bit of them, and Shackley and everybody. So yeah, I understand how that. I know too well how all that stuff works now. After I figured it out, it took forever.
Yeah,
But
it does.
yeah, it really did. It took forever to me to really figure out that I was the end user. I was the customer, because they always say, "Oh, we're in the black. We don't have any debt and all this stuff." And I was like, "Oh, wow, that's so nice. They're a good company." And the reason they're in the black is because you're paying them up front.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, I have tons of paparazzi stuff. Not going to make them any richer. Exactly. Yes. And I was one of those people who said pyramid schemes are illegal. Oh my goodness. All they have to do is have a product. You're the end user, so therefore it's not illegal. They get around that loophole real easily.
Yeah.
And you're a contractor.
It's
so.
pretty I don't know.
Pretty
My
sneaky.
husband just got to the point where he's like, "Are you gonna stop?" I'm like, "What do
Yeah.
you mean?"
Yeah, my husband finally was at that stage too, but we've been married for 25 years. It'll be in May. So he's been with me through a lot of MLMs.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, as far as being a customer though, I'm saying,
Yeah.
that's all I was. I mean, I did sell some stuff too, but I was always negative.
Oh, yeah. I think there was once I was in the positive, and that's it. Because you know what?
Nice.
You're always buying more.
Yes.
To stock up, right? So,
yep.
Yeah.
And then with the jewelry with paparazzi, it's available every single day. So they have jewelry releases every single day. So the goal is to be able to get up to purchasing 5 times a week.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's what they want you to build up to, so that you can get the newest and freshest stuff or whatever. And I started doing that too. I started buying at least 4 days a week, 3, 4. And then I did get into doing it 5 days a week, but I wasn't selling that. I was doing live shows though. Those I was doing. And I had a blast doing the live shows on Facebook. Oh my gosh, anything and everything that could have gone wrong did, which was so funny. But one time my electricity shut off and everything was black. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, but we're not going to be able to finish this show. That one was the most hilarious one. It just was. Lost electricity during that one. So couldn't do anything about it. But yeah, doing the live shows was fun. So I did have fun doing it while I did it. But with them being so, I guess, cold-hearted toward the people that died, I could not stay there. I just couldn't do it. And like I said, I was figuring out that I was the customer. So I probably would have quit eventually anyway because of that reason. But when they did that, I was done fast.
Yeah.
Oh, Scentsy. Yes, that's one. I did that one too. And I have so many Scentsy samples and I have what you call it? The burners. I don't know, I think I've got like 6 or 8 of those left. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. I sold some of them too, below price, of course, just to move them out because the boxes, they take up space. So yeah, Scentsy is another one. I still have
Oh,
all
I
my
see that in the secondhand stores everywhere.
Really? I
Yep.
bet you we do too. We have, oh yeah, I've seen the wax in the stores, in the resale shops. Yes. But their stuff smells so good, but it does wear out eventually. So you have to keep adding more wax, even though there's already wax in there to get the scent to come back.
Yeah.
Because I used to really like to have it on quite a bit. Oh my gosh, what can I do with all of these? Now, I don't know if this would all be considered garbage. I still have a few more boxes over there to cut up.
That's
So
up to you if you want to use it as like put it in recycling or not. But some people they keep it.
Tab. Yeah, this could be made into a tab. These
Yeah,
smaller
and
pieces.
then they what have I done with them? I make like journal things out of them, or I make like whatever. But yeah, it's up to you. Like Rails would be like, I'm not throwing this out, and I'd be like, okay, and then meanwhile I'd be like, I'm throwing it out, and then she'd be like, no, don't throw it out, send it to me. Yeah, it's funny.
That is
Watching
funny.
other people. Yeah.
Yeah. This I thought was
you
kind
can't
of
do it because of your allergies. That's understandable.
Oh, yeah, that is definitely not good. One of my friends, her son had such bad allergies, she couldn't do that either. She couldn't. He's 33 or something now, so she can do whatever she wants. But when he was little, she couldn't do anything like that with any fragrances or scents or anything.
Oh wow.
Yeah, his asthma was terrible, and he had asthma on top of the allergies. So that was not good. I'm gonna go grab a couple more boxes because I have some left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of those left there. This is so nice. I'm getting something done. I am loving this. This is really fun.
Don't forget to hit that like button.
Oh, I totally forgot about it myself.
The thumbs up. Yeah.
But
Okay,
you're right.
that one's decorated.
Because that is helpful for people to do that. Because we'll get somewhere in the algorithm, right?
See, so I decorate them after. I just, put a little cluster on it or whatever.
That's pretty.
Yeah, the other one, where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. So this one I put on the top.
Oh my gosh, I love that head. That is so fun. So cute.
There we go. Yeah, so I just do that with them, and then I tuck them all away somewhere. Who knows where? I'm sure it's somewhere in all my stuff.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
That's cute. That is cute. Yeah. So, I got a few more boxes. Yeah. Oh, see, we did. Here's the soybean one that I was talking about. We tried the soybean one too.
Okay. Soybean spaghetti. Oh, that kind of sounds funky.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. Like I said, I don't think I do too. Here's the black bean one, the black bean spaghetti.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So when you cooked it, you definitely couldn't see that. Yeah.
Right. The water, the noodles are black, and the water turns black. And like I said, the first time I made it, we were both looking at these noodles like, oh my gosh, can we really eat this? And we did. They weren't bad. They weren't bad at all. My husband didn't really care for them very much. So we're going to stick to the green ones. We're going to stick to the edamame.
Oh, that's good.
We like those. And this, believe it or not, is my husband. I don't like brownies, so I don't eat this at all. But he makes it.
I love brownies.
Yeah, he does too. But I found this Pillsbury came out with this 0 sugar brownie and cake mix. He already does the cake too, and frosting. And you you can't tell the difference. The cakes and the brownies. Well, he said the brownies were fantastic too. And the frosting, you cannot tell that it has no sugar. I am so impressed. Wow. Yeah, I was very surprised. So we do our bit to try and figure all this out too for the, diabetes and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, but the 0 sugar works. It's good.
That's cool.
I feel like I'm talking too much. Do you want to talk?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
I'm usually just thinking in my head because that's where most thinking takes. I'm so bad. Oh, here's the little one that I was looking for. I was like, I know I have more of these little. Oh, that's the mushroom one. I got these from Temu. I have a couple more. Just little babies, and they're really neat because they have like images in them and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know if I like that. Sucralose. I don't know what that means. It says it's a non-nutritive. Oh my goodness, I can't speak English anymore. Yeah, they got that in there, and then I see cold pressed with alkali canola and soybean oil. I don't know how. I probably should look those up. I haven't looked those up yet, but I like to look up ingredients. And this has no wheat. May have some egg, milk, and soybean ingredients. Oh my, they're in Chicago. I didn't know that. Hometown Food Company is in Chicago. Huh, I wonder where. So yeah, let's see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so some of the things, it doesn't say anything about the sweetener. I can't find that. Oh my gosh. That's probably the maltodextrose or something. I want to know what polydextrose is. That doesn't sound right. Poly is multiple,
Is
right?
it many? Yeah, that's many.
And then, so many sugar. I don't know what that means. Maltitol?
Isn't that a sugar?
I am not sure.
Because I bought some I think it was Molotol or something that had I bought these things for my husband and they were sugar-free diabetic and that did not go well with him at all. Like he was ill after, yeah. He had to be in the bathroom.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Dextrose is a sugar. Anything ose is a sugar.
Yeah. Oh, the ose part I didn't know, but yeah, I knew that dextrose was a sugar. I knew that, but it's not the refined sugar, the regular white stuff. I know it's not that, but that doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
Cocoa processed with alkali. I don't know. Oh, what is acesulfame potassium? Oh, that's a sweetener. It says it's a non-nutritive. So, yeah, it tastes good, and I guess once in a while it's all right. We don't buy this all the time, obviously, because it's that. But we tried it, and he likes it, and I do too. Yeah, I tried it too, but I don't know. We'll see now. I'm not too keen on seeing some of that. I want to know what where is it? What did I see? Oh, maltitol. You said that was probably a sugar.
Yeah, I believe it's a natural, like some kind of sugar. But I know that we use something like that. I bought it, and he came upstairs later and said, "Oh my God, I'm going to be in the bathroom forever because of this stuff."
Oh, that's frustrating because it's just frustrating. Yeah. They can say 0 sugar because I was really into looking up ingredients years ago, a lot. I still look at them, but I did not look at that one for whatever reason. But the sugar,
because it's not natural, right?
No, they can say that they can, well, that could be too, not natural, but there's a certain percentage amount of something that can be in there and they can claim it as 0. As long as it's less than 1%, I think it is, they can claim it to be a 0 sugar. That's how they work it. So there's still, I guess, some in it, but that one I know. So they can, any product, I guess, if it has less than 1% of whatever it is, they can claim it that it doesn't have it, and it does. So that's how they work that one. Everybody loves Pop-Tarts. I can't imagine people who don't. I don't know anybody who doesn't like Pop-Tarts.
I don't like Pop-Tarts.
Really?
I do not like them.
Oh my goodness.
It's like eating sugar.
Oh yeah. When we were younger, I haven't bought Pop-Tarts in I don't know, like 20 years, 15 years, something like that, because our
Yeah.
daughter wanted one once. So I bought a couple of boxes so that she can try them and my son to try them. And
Yeah.
we haven't bought them since because I looked up the ingredients on that and something in the front. Oh yes, the strawberry Pop-Tarts. Those are my favorite. When I was younger and didn't know anything, I used to buy those a lot because I used to work at a grocery store for many years, since high school. And the strawberry Pop-Tarts were my favorite. They have tons of flavors now. They didn't have that many flavors way back when in the early 80s. And the frosting on top, I like the strawberry ones with no frosting. That's my favorite one, actually. I'm not a frosting person. So even like when cakes have it too thick on there, I just peel off the frosting because I don't really care for it. So that's a good thing because that's where a lot of the calories are as well, and fat. But one of the ingredients on the Pop-Tarts to make it glazed and pretty on top and shiny, what they use on that is used in making jet fuel. When I learned that, I never bought them again. Except like I said, when my daughter was younger and she wanted to try them, and our son, I let them try it because that's okay. But I was very surprised by that. So I don't even know if they still do that today. Hopefully they changed it. But when I learned that, I was done.
Yeah. No, I
I
just
don't.
never liked them. I just thought that they were just so sweet. I was brought up on no sweets, right? Like we ate, shredded wheat or
Oh
cornflakes or
wow.
whatever, right? Yeah. So
Yeah, my mom had a sweet tooth. So my dad grew up on a farm in Wisconsin. So his eating was great. I mean, he would eat junk, of course, too, as an adult, but for the most part, he always ate breakfast. He never skipped breakfast. And if he did, he was sick.
oh
So
yeah.
that was one thing. Yeah, he would eat, fruit and yeah, he always ate a really, really good breakfast to get ready for the day because he grew up that way. And my mom would make him breakfast. And but my mom, she grew up differently because she grew up in Chicago. So that's why we were there. And she, anything and everything that was sweet, she was a big Pepsi drinker. That was a big deal back then. Um, and both my parents smoked a ton. So
Oh
they
yeah.
both, they did, but and during pregnancy too, of course, because in the 60s, that was okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
goodness. That's
we all
still
turned
funny.
out fine, but
Yeah, yeah. That does floor me. It makes me laugh because in pictures when we're looking at them, my mom's sitting there pregnant and stuff like that, and she's holding a cigarette, and you don't think anything of it until you
yeah.
realize, oh wait, people don't do that anymore, or most people don't. Some people probably still do smoke during pregnancy, but I just thought that was so funny when we were looking at old pictures. It didn't even phase us because that's how it was. I
Yeah.
forgot where I was going with that sentence, but okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, sweet.
Same brain as mine, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I lose my train of thought kind of fast sometimes. That's what it was, those sweets. That's what I was saying. And both my
Sweets, yeah.
parents smoked and then the sweets. And after each of them had their heart attacks, they had to change eating. So we were able to still buy, they let us buy junk. And then our grandmother downstairs, she always bought junk for us. So we were okay with that. But my dad and my mom had to change things for them because my father had his first heart attack in fourth grade when I was in fourth grade. So I was 9. And then my mom had hers when I was in seventh grade. So I was 11, 12. So, and they would have cocktails. Yes. There you go. Here. Yep. They would have cocktails while pregnant too. I know.
Oh, they would, yeah.
Isn't that funny? But yeah, after that though, they stopped smoking and ate better. Although my mother hated it because again, she's got a sweet tooth and she didn't like anything that didn't taste right, taste sweet. So, but that's life. The genes that we inherited from our family are not so great. So, well, that's just the way it was. But my sister and I are still doing better than our parents were at that in their 40s and 50s and stuff with the heart attacks and stroke and open heart surgery, pacemaker, defibrillator. Oh my goodness, we were always at the hospital. I was very used to it, sadly. is really fun. I feel like this is therapeutic. I'm feeling
It
so
is.
therapied right now. I love it.
It is.
Yeah. No, this one's a little dented, but I'll figure that out later when I use it. Oh, my old boy. My dog, not my
Oh
husband.
yeah. I know. I was like,
Yeah.
I think that's the dog.
Yeah, that's the dog. Yeah, he's laying there so sweet. Yes, we do. That's true. That's why things changed, because there's way more information now than back then. That's for darn sure. That is for sure. I agree with that. And even for having more information, we still do things we're not supposed to, I guess. But yeah, that definitely changed. Oh, what are you coloring? A mushroom?
Oh, I'm just farting around with my watercolors. I don't like what I did, but I was just wondering what it would be like. And then I'm like, using my beautiful little thing here because I want to color my flowers. I was like, oh, I have these flowers here. I'm going to color them.
Oh, yeah.
I have a whole bunch of stamps, so I'll stamp things out and then and then I'll just, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a bunch of stamps too from me doing those parties.
Yeah.
And attending them and stuff. I actually, it's up so high in the closet. I told my husband yesterday, he's going to have to help me get that down, or he's just going to have to get it down. He's tall. So I need him to bring down all of my scrapbooking stuff I haven't touched, like I said, it since my son was 6 months old. That's sad. But
yeah,
I guess it gets that way when you're a mom, though. You think you're going to have time to do things. Oh, when they take a nap, this, that, and the other. No, when they're taking a nap, you're just excited enough to have some quiet. And then you fall asleep yourself sometimes. But for the most part, you just want to do something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad our kids are grown up. I thought I would be really sad to be kind of like an empty nester. And I'm not sad. And I feel bad about that, but I'm not. I feel pretty happy because now.
No, don't feel sad because I didn't feel sad. When the kids went to school, I would watch those mothers cry and I would shake my head going, what the hell? You now have the house to yourself. Like, are you silly? Like,
yes.
come on. Yeah.
Yeah, I am so that.
Yeah. Like, knock it off.
Right. I mean, they're gonna come back. Oh, are you using a water brush? Yeah, I have some of those myself. I have yet to use my watercolors that I purchased about 5 years ago.
Oh, you purchased them 5 years ago? I haven't used them yet, but I purchased them 5 years ago.
Yeah, I'm positive it was at least 5 years ago that I did.
Oh, and believe me, I have tons of stuff I haven't used. No, so what I've been doing is I'm working on Janet Young's scavenger hunt. So I decided to do it through watercolors. So yes, I am, Anne. Yeah, so this is a finger. It's not the middle finger, but it's supposed to be fingernail. That's supposed to be a daisy. It turned out like poo. And the eye turned out like poo, but whatever it all. So usually when I draw in pencil. So I thought we're going to go freehand and we're going to do it with the watercolors because I have these watercolors and I don't use them. So, yes, it's a water brush. I have a couple of them sitting here. And then I also have regular watercolor brushes. Yeah, so I'm just playing with this and then we'll see how it goes.
The watercolor brushes, I think, come in a package with 3.
Yeah. I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch sitting over there in my little spinny thing that I got at the dollar store for brushes. I was like, look at this thing. I like it. So I
had oil paints too. I took oil painting class. Let's see, I was 44, 43, whatever. And that was so much fun. And I haven't touched my oils since we moved to Texas. And that's 12 years now.
Oh, wow.
So I'm having creative ideas and things to do. It's just like at this point, I am really feeling very, very suffocated. Like I can't do, express and start doing artistic things and whatnot. I mean, I've done sewing and making quilts and, cross stitching and all that other stuff. But I got to get back to doing some creative stuff because I think I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah.
You started painting with watercolor. I started with oil.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I've never done oils. I've just done acrylics and that, but I've never done oils.
Yeah, the oil it's different and it's extremely permanent. If you get a piece of oil paint on you, that's it. It's not coming off. So that's okay because I wore old clothes. The teacher told us to, wear old clothes because if you get this on yourself, and it was really fun. And dipping it in oil and deciding how much oil to use in the paints and how, if you want them thinner, thicker, that kind of thing. It was really fun. I did enjoy that. And your nail there that you showed right now, it's funny that you had that because we had to do kind of like an abstract painting. And
Oh, yeah.
a piece of my abstract was I had an upside down water, what is it called? Nail polish. So I painted an upside down nail polish bottle with the pink. I made it pink, all the pink dripping down. And then there was a tiger that I did in the corner. So it was an abstract of just about anything. And that was really fun. So your nail reminded me of that painting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to look at things when I draw them. My daughter can just draw things out of her brain, but I can't. I like to have references.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I agree. I'm not that fantastic at it either. I mean, I do have some ideas, but not like some of these artists that just come up with really interesting things. But I guess we're all different.
Oh, yeah.
We all have our own idea of what's, that's what makes it artistic. Oh, you've done oil pastels. Oh, I have oil pastels that I haven't used yet. I need to try those. And those I probably bought at least 8 years ago. So yeah, maybe longer. But I want to try.
I have oil pastels, but I haven't touched.
You haven't tried them yet?
No.
Yeah, I have acrylic pastel. I have everything. We'll just say it that way. I've bought everything and yet to use some stuff. So in my she shed where all my jewelry is, I need to finish fixing that up too. Yeah, it's I think, I don't know if I put it on YouTube or not, but anyway, there's the she shed that I have. Like I said, that one is really full. It's full of all the jewelry. And I'm working on turning that then now into a whole craft kind of a little work studio for myself. And then I have a choice of a ton of jewelry to put on things and make those little dangly things. I have a question. The dangly things are actually even on the paper. Those little teeny grommets and those little grommet things that people put in to make a hole and make it finished around the edge. Yeah. I was looking all over Amazon and I've seen quite a few different styles and I don't know which one is like really good for using for this that's comfortable, but yours looked pretty good.
Mine, I use eyelets.
Eyelets.
Have you never heard of an eye? I guess you've never. Oh,
okay, I've heard of eyelets, but
yeah, I started scrapbooking 20 some odd years ago, and when they did eyelets, they used to have this thing, and then you'd hammer it. You'd hammer to make the hole, and then you'd put the eyelet in, flip it upside down, use a different tool, and hammer it to close the eyelet.
Okay, so that was manual.
You would always hear hammering, but then they came up with the crocodile. Yeah. So that's what I use. I have a bunch of different sizes. So like the grommets, their eyelets are basically like grommets, and I have different sizes of them. So that's what I use.
Okay, and it's just one grommet gun that does all the different sizes?
Yeah, there's a crocodile that'll do it for you. I don't know if it does every size because I have some really big ones. So I just match the size of the hole and then just do that. But
okay. Yeah. So that's the brand name of it, Crocodile?
Crop. Like you went to a crop. CROP, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought the people were saying crocodile.
No.
And I was like, well, that makes sense. So yeah, okay. Because I was wondering which one to use to make those little thingies. So like in little bookmarks and the tags like you have and stuff to make tag holes and things.
Yeah, it'll help you make tag holes and everything. Yeah. I don't have it with me right now, but yeah.
Yeah, I need to get one.
Yeah, I like it.
And an awl. I don't have a book binding thing yet to do with thread. I know you probably use anything pointy, but an awl is nice. That's real pointy.
Yeah, and all is nice. I actually, Stampin' Up! Has in one of their books this thing that I'm actually buying, and it has a die, and the die will cut like a piece like this, and then down the middle, it's like I don't know what it does in the middle, but maybe it scores it, and then it has hole here, hole here, hole here, hole here, hole here, hole here, and then another 4 holes down here. I'm like, oh my God, that's the perfect journal spine.
Oh.
Yeah, so I ordered it in the bundle. Yeah. So
that'll be fun to see.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited. She thought that it would be here when we were there, but it didn't come in. So, yeah.
Oh,
I know. I'm so excited to get it because I'm like, oh, that is going to make, because I just learned about doing single page scrapbooking, or not scrapbooking. What am I saying? Single page. No, it's not working, but we'll use it. Single page journaling, where you use a single page and you journal that way. And I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, I'm learning about that. And I have the thing how to do it. So I was like, oh, that's going to work perfectly, because if I want to use coffee dyed printer paper, I want it, or if I want to use even paper like this, I'm going to need to secure it somehow so that it's stronger, so that I don't have to worry about it ripping out of the book. So yeah, so I was really excited about that. So.
I had a question for a brand of something. Oh, darn it. Oh my goodness. Why do I keep forgetting what I want to say? There was something else I wanted to ask. It'll come to me again. I'm sure eventually. I'm starting to get worried about my memory here.
I'm sure you're fine.
It's no fun to forget, and even like if you forget, like a word for something or a name of something, it's like, oh my gosh, what's happening to me?
Yeah.
So that makes me a little worried, but it'll come to me. I had a question about something that I wanted to know how you use it, and I can't remember what it was. So let's see. You were talking about the crocodile. It'll come eventually. Oh, he's breathing heavy here.
Oh,
my dog. He's all full of lumps and stuff. We feel so bad for him because there's nothing we can do. They're all over, and he's got one that's on his left side that is like by the upper arm, like by the armpit, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. And it looks like it's a half of a watermelon sticking out of his body and the other half inside. It has grown so much, and then he's got a bunch of them everywhere. And we had a few removed when he only had a few, and he was younger. And then all of a sudden, it's just like he just kept getting like the lipomas, the ones that are like made of fat, and we can't keep up with them.
Yeah, and the older they get, the worse it is. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and the doctor said that he may not live through the surgery if we start removing them, because he has so many. He may not survive the surgery because of his age and stuff. And so we're just leaving the lumps there. They don't seem to bother him much. They only, like, if he's trying to sit and stuff, the ones under his armpits, he kind of moves his arms around, or his paws rather, his legs, to try and make it a little bit comfortable to stand or sit. But yeah, I don't like that. It's the helpless feeling. I really, really hate that, because there's really literally nothing you can do. And I really hate that. But I know everybody goes through that at some point.
Kind of know. What's up? Oh, hubby's talking.
Oh.
Oh, give me a second. I'm just going to mute myself for a second.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, I thought her husband was talking to her still. Okay, he could be. Oh, I know what's interesting. I should look here, because I don't even know. Are there comments coming through? I don't even know. I know that they're on the StreamYard side, but I don't know if they're on the YouTube side. I got to look. and see if we're doing this right. Let's see. No, not hide. I'm just checking. Oh, okay, good. No, they are all going there. Excellent. Okay. I'm just learning how to do this StreamYarding really, I guess you could call it and stuff. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Anne. Yeah, I see it. Because I really don't fully know here what I'm doing with it. We were trying to share screen earlier. I don't know if you got here yet or not, but I was trying to do a share screen because I was trying to look up one of the other ladies who does a lot of junk journaling that I ran into online, well, that I see, and I love what she does. And I kept getting the picture inside picture, the infinity. I kept getting the infinity. So we had to stop that because I obviously didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't get it to work right, but I'll figure it out. We'll do these enough and I'll figure it out. I feel so relaxed though. This is really nice sitting here chit-chatting and all that. What is anybody else working on right now? Are you sitting around relaxing? I guess I'm curious if you're actually doing anything or just enjoying your afternoon, working on any of crafting things. Her and I want to try and do more crafting together because I think it would be totally fun, and so does she. And you know what's funny? I don't even know her first name.
Who?
I cannot. You.
Oh, it's Dustan.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You're just watching. Oh, okay. So Anne's just watching. Yeah. I was like, I wonder what everybody's doing. Okay. And I was going to ask you that earlier. I was like, you know what? I don't even know your name. I just know Pink Unicorn, which is fine. But Dustan, that's a cool name.
So Dusty Unicorn is basically my nickname and the love of what I collect. I've been collecting since I was a baby.
Oh,
unicorns.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, then we had to get rid of a whole bunch because I became allergic to dust. How ironic.
Oh.
We had to get rid of them. I was so sad.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dust is the worst.
Yeah.
I'm not a good duster, that's for darn sure. I'm really not because
neither am I.
It comes back so much. So yeah, I dust when I can move something and see a circle or something.
Yeah, hubby was just getting cranky because I bought something on Amazon and I forgot to tell him, and then he's like, "Well, why can't you just pay for it out of your money?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't want to use my Visa." Like, hey, start using your Visa. I'm like, I don't want to. So he's a little perturbed.
You know what? They all are. They're perturbed just because they're perturbed.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, my husband's the same way with that. And so I'm actually looking forward to having an actual little business, on Etsy and get that going. Because I've been a stay-at-home mom the whole time. So I've been home 20 years at least. Yeah, 20 years.
Yeah.
And that's a long time. And I was trying to look for a part-time job and stuff like that. And I was hoping that the age wouldn't matter because I used to work in the office. I did all kinds of administrative stuff. I have a lot of experience in all that area. So I thought this will be easy. And you know what? It's not.
It's
yes. Not. So I was like, uh-oh. So I guess I'm just going to have to find something I can do at home, which is perfectly fine because I like, doing all the crafty stuff and painting and all that. And then the junk journaling, seeing that people actually sell them. I say, oh my gosh, because I have a lot of ephemera. And I thought, well, I can actually put together as supplies. I didn't think of the junk journaling part until I saw someone doing it on Etsy. Because I thought I have so much paper, let's just say that, I could put together packs, little, and sell supplies that way. And I have a ton of fabric, of course, because I'm a sewer or a quilter rather. So I have a huge stash of fabric that is still left. I mean, I've gotten rid of some, but not enough. Yeah. And I want to buy some new stuff too. And then just kind of keep it rolling because I can use fabric, obviously, in the junk journal as well. So I have every supply under the sun. I just now have to get to use it. So that's the plan. And the whole point of me saying that was because you said that he asked you, why don't you use your own money? And I'm thinking the same thing about me, that, yeah, I want my own money. And if I want to buy something for this, I don't want to have to write a whole dissertation as to why I want and need it, kind of a thing.
I know. I usually get that. You don't need that, so stop buying it. And I'm like, but I want it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, but I know I don't need it, but I want it. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he was buying these things, for his Jeep and stuff. But yeah, it's just so funny how it works, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
my
just
husband.
buying all these little things and you're not telling me. And I'm like, yeah,
Oh my
just
gosh.
like, I didn't notice that magnet thing the other day on your Jeep that you bought for your phone. And
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness.
you didn't tell me about that. Well, because he doesn't have to, because it's on his credit card. I don't have a credit card. I have a virtual Visa that's like a debit credit card.
Oh yeah, okay.
So he's like, just put it on that. I'm like, oh, well, no.
Yeah. My husband and your husband sound like brothers.
No, I'll tell
Okay.
you what, though. I have my brother-in-law living downstairs in our basement, and they're identical twins. So
Really? Your husband's a
Yeah.
twin? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll get my first Social Security check. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's coming. That's coming. Oh my goodness. That'll be your play money. Yes. That's a great idea for that because it's not a whole lot anyway. It's not like we, could get rich off of it. So using it as regular spending money like that, I totally agree with you. That'll be really nice. Yeah, we're getting closer and seeing the all these Medicare commercials and all this stuff. It's really getting to me because
Oh, really?
because I've never been this close to 60.
No.
That kind of thing. So that's all I'm thinking about. Yeah, 58. So I'm getting really close to that number. When I was a kid, I can totally remember this. You know how you count the years forward? Well, I'll be this age in this year and this age in that year. When I'm 21, it's going to be this year, that kind of thing. And then going forward, I don't know if everybody does that, but I did. Just thinking about going forward. It's like, wow, in 2025, I'm going to be 60. And
Oh,
I
wow.
thought that was a century away at least when I was thinking about that. And now my sister and I laugh about that. It's like, yeah, that wasn't so far away, was it? It came a lot faster than you think. I mean, you go to sleep one night and you wake up and you're 55. So I
Yeah.
don't know. So yeah,
Oh,
the closer to 60 thing.
What are they talking about? I hear them. They're downstairs and I can hear them.
Oh,
Sometimes they just yell at each other, so I just leave it.
oh. Yeah, who cares about that part? That's them. They're brothers. They can do it
Yeah, you guys
amongst
can sit there and
themselves.
yell at each other. It's okay. Oh yeah, this
Is he
is
married? Is his brother married too?
no. Gosh, no.
Oh,
I don't think
did he
he'll
ever
ever
marry?
get married. No.
Okay.
He's yeah, he's not one to do that.
So are they the
Definitely not
same?
one.
I'm sorry,
Pardon?
what? Oh, I said, so are they kind of like the same, or they seem to be very different since he doesn't want to get
They're
married?
the same in certain aspects, but very different in others. So yeah,
Interesting.
it's pretty good. You get the best of both worlds in the sense, but not really.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I went to school with them. So
Really?
yeah, we got together at our 10-year reunion.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Mhm.
and that too.
Yeah.
I
And
woke up
then
and a 40-year reunion just happened.
oh, well, our 30-year reunion happened in 2019, just before COVID. So that was
Uh-huh.
cool. Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
we were the talk of that for sure. Because
Oh
you're like, oh
yeah.
my gosh, these two hooked up at the 10-year reunion. Wow, they've been together 20 years. Blah, blah, blah.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm like, and what? When you marry somebody, aren't you supposed to like stick with it or what? Like, what are you people doing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Oh, I'm getting a bunch of texts here. Who's this from? My husband?
Oh, I do that too. Or I get that too, being texted in the house.
Oh, he's letting me know everything here.
What?
Did he just do that now? Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, he's just letting me know everything that's. Oh, here we go. He's just showing me everything that I bought on his card.
Oh, isn't that special?
I know. I just keep
I know.
closing it.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
goodness. I know how that
closing
feels. I
it.
do. I totally know how that feels.
Yeah, he's just having a bad moment.
That's a cute sound.
Oh yeah. Oh, he keeps sending me stuff. I sent this to my friend. I sent this image of me.
Oh,
Okay.
that's funny. Oh my gosh, who's that?
And then I go, but then I said, that neck though. Look at the neck.
Oh my goodness. And that's you? He means you?
No, it's a friend. She sends it to me and she's like, she answers me and she's like, you're funny. It's a Kim Kardashian mouth. I didn't even notice your throat. I'm like, I know. I was playing in
Is that Kim Kardashian?
I guess it's a Kim Kardashian face.
Okay.
So, yeah. Oh.
Joni Mitchell.
Yeah. What did he just send me? He's being cranky. Holy ever cranky. Okay.
I don't know who Joni Mitchell is.
Pardon?
Oh, I said I don't know who Joni Mitchell is, and said that Joni Mitchell won her Grammy. I don't know who that is. I honestly don't. I've heard the name. I just don't know who or what that person does. I get mixed up with the Grammys, the Oscars, and whatever else. I don't know what is for what, and the music awards and all this other. I don't know who does what anymore. I never did. I never could keep track of which was which. So is Grammy music?
Yes, I believe it is.
Okay. Okay, so then Joni Mitchell is a singing person. She's an icon from the 60s.
No. Joni Mitchell is an actress. So maybe Grammys are actresses and actors.
Okay.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
I got to see her face now. It's going to bug me. Joni Mitchell, huh? Oops. Yeah. Oh, there's her name. Good. Oh, she's a Canadian-American singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so Grammys is music, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. What does she sing? Huh. Joni Mitchell Live. Big Yellow Taxi. I know the lady who sings that I Got a Brand New Key. That song from the 60s. Do you remember that song? It's like, I got a pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. Do you remember that song?
No.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That I love that song ever since I was a kid. The lady who sang that just died, and that was so disappointing. But that song, sad. Yeah, the song is the cutest, though. It really is. You guys are killing me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that Brand New Key song is so cute. And oh my goodness, my brother had that record in the 70s. And everybody just loved that song. It's really cute. But if you type in Brand New Key on YouTube and listen to the song, it's adorable. It's so innocent. It's just so sweet. That's when roller skates used to have keys.
Oh yes, I remember the wheels had the keys, didn't they?
Yes. I don't know if they have that now or not. I have no clue, but
now it's rollerblading, isn't it?
Yeah, I remembered when that came out. Wasn't a fan. I tried it, and every bump on the street, the one time after I did this, I was trying to rollerblade on our street just to try it out. Hit a pothole, went flying, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not doing this rollerblading crap. I would rather just stick with regular roller skates.
Yeah.
They're more sturdy because you got four wheels under you and not just a line.
I agree with that 100%. I don't know why.
Yeah. The rollerblading you get tripped up too easily, or at least I did. I just couldn't make it work.
Yeah, we'll go with her and make her a little seat.
You're making such cutesy little things.
Thank you.
I love it. I'm just cutting cardboard. I love what you're doing. Well, I guess we got to start somewhere with junk journaling, right?
Yeah.
And
I just
cardboard and
I
paper.
just sit down and I just do whatever.
Yeah. Well, yeah, these are pretty good strips though to use to make like little tags and stuff. These are good to keep to use.
Yeah.
So they're worth saving. I'll put them in my nice big bag of envelopes or box of envelopes that I've got here now that I saved from all the junk mail.
Where did I put you, lady? I suddenly just put you here. Yeah, maybe if it were blank.
Rolling Stones magazine named her the best songwriter ever. Really? Wow. Why don't I know that?
That would be so cool if it was flat and then I could put her riding on the bike, but no.
I bet you we've heard her songs and just don't know it because of the name, didn't really remember it. So I can bet that's what it is. I'm going to have to do that then. I'm going to listen to, on YouTube, I'm going to listen to some of her, a song and see what it's about. I'm sure we've probably heard it. So she must have written for other people as well, I'm sure, because they usually do.
Oh, yeah, they usually do.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'll bet you it'll be like, oh my gosh, I know who she is after you hear a song. I'm positive. Yeah, the Brand New Key, though, I love that song. I always have. And sometimes I'll have Alexa play it. I don't want to say her name because she always does something stupid over there. Do you have one?
For what?
Oh,
sorry.
Alexa.
Oh, we have Google.
You have what?
Google.
Oh, okay. You know what? I whispered and the device is in the kitchen. She heard me. The bottom turned blue, like I was going to say something. Oh my gosh. That's spooky. Everybody can hear what you're saying, I guess. Okay. Well, we all know we're being spied on. Oh, wait, you're in Canada. So you might have it nicer then.
Oh, no, I think we're still spied on too.
Everybody. Yeah. That's why the devices are in the house. That's for darn sure. Yeah, it took a while for my husband to decide to do that because since he's an electrical engineer, he knows how all that stuff works. And even like with your TVs, when people are able to get in there and see you at home through your TV camera, you don't know they're looking, that kind of thing. So.
Oh, yeah.
They hear you.
My husband works for Status Electrical. He works. He started in the tool crib, but now he's more like, after HR, the guys go to see him to fill out paperwork and do, teaching and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, that's kind of cute. And then you can sit.
Is he an electrical engineer also?
No.
Okay.
No. But my daughter's boyfriend is going to school to be an electrician. So my son, he's going to school to be a millwright. So yeah.
What's that?
A millwright is somebody. See, now I don't want you. A millwright is someone who is like a jack of all trades, but they're more like they do fabrications and build. They take care of machines, big machines and stuff like that. So,
really? I've never heard that before. I never heard that word.
Yeah.
That's
so after
cool.
4 years, he's only what, 20, 21? How old is he? He's going to be 22, so he's 21 right now. And he's already making $35 an hour.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
33 or something like that. Yeah, he's just...
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so he's got his career cut out for him, so that's good.
Yeah. Our son is thankfully, he went into the military, so we're good with that. To do something, because he was one of those teenagers that, I'll get a job next time or next year, or in 6 months, I'm going to look for a job kind of a thing. And when he turned 18, those factories. Oh, really? Okay, that makes sense. We don't have those factories here in the US anymore. Okay, that's probably why I never heard of that word before.
Yeah.
So yeah, when he signed up for the Army, we were so happy because it gave him something to do every single day. He's active duty. He comes home on the weekends, like I said, because he's only down in Killeen, Texas. He's not very far, so he lives in we live within a 150-mile range of the base. So he's allowed. You have to live in a 150-mile base radius. Radius is the word. In order to be able to actually leave the base to go anywhere on the weekends, that far away. So he comes home most weekends anyway, and he actually just left this morning. But he's was trying to decide all these different things he wanted to do, and with computers, and you know how it is when we were all young too. We're all thinking all these different things that we want to do when we grow up, and he decided to be a paralegal, and that came. That's exactly, that was our reaction. We're like, oh, okay, that word was never mentioned in our house. You know what I mean? As far as a career for anybody. And for him to pop up with that word, and just because, it was really weird, but he's doing it and he likes it. So I learned after his graduation that I didn't know what the JAG Corps or what that means. I thought that had to do with the Air Force. That's what they called Air Force guys or something. I don't know. But apparently the JAG Corps is the legal department of the military in general. And so I was so surprised. So he's part of that. And I guess it's the largest law firm in the country, obviously, the country. I don't know if it's the world, but I know it's the country, at least. And I didn't realize that either. So he actually is the only paralegal on the whole base. And they needed one, so that's why they sent him there, I guess. But he likes it, and it's very interesting work, and he gets to go to court and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Your husband, he's retired Navy. Oh, that's
awesome.
Cool. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's fabulous. Yeah, our nephew, one of our nephews, actually he just came out because he started having kids, got married and started having kids. So he was in the Navy for a while, and he was in submarines. Why, I have a question, why do really tall men go into the Navy when they have to squish themselves into a submarine? I don't understand.
No idea.
A lot of tall men are in the Navy. I don't get it. Because our nephew is very tall. He's like 6'4", 6'3", and he was in submarines because that's where he was deployed. He was on a submarine like for 6 months and stuff like that. I would probably have lost my mind. I don't know what I would have done being underwater like that, but I don't mind swimming. Yeah. But I don't know about handling being in a submarine. I would panic. I would need a lot of Xanax.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do. I haven't, because I'm not claustrophobic, but still, it's still kind of a, Oh, it's still kind of a thing. I'm not claustrophobic. It's just that it's, there's the idea of being underwater, right?
Yes. So I wonder what the height limit is then. So he met the height limit, obviously, because he's probably at the tippy top of it that was allowable because he's very tall. I wonder what the height limit is then. Yeah, he's not short. And then our other niece went into the Army. The other niece is currently active duty in the Air Force, and she lives way down at the bottom, at the border, like in Brownsville or McAllen or whatever. She's very much on the border down there, based over there. So she's pretty far down. And then our son went in too, and our other nephew, he is Navy, and he's tall, but he's not doing the submarine thing. He's doing more of he is a flight specialist person. Sub guys are a special group all on their own. Well, based on our nephew and how he is, yes, I totally agree with you. They're a little different, all right. They're pretty funny and weird, but that's okay. We still love them. Yeah, the one nephew is in the Navy, and he's in Florida. That's where his base is. But he's in charge of the weight balances and stuff on the military planes. So he would be flying away in different places. They are, yeah, they are. That's funny. They are a little special for sure. Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, it's funny because the our nephew, the one who was in the Navy, that retired from it, or not retired, but he didn't go back after I don't know how many years, but he looks like a Scottish person. Is he in Pensacola? You know what? I don't know. Um, is that where the base is then for the Navy, for the naval part, not the naval, the airborne part? Huh. Yeah, our other Navy nephew, he's got red hair. He's a total redhead, freckles like his father, and he looks like a Scottish person. And he wears kilts all the time now. And the funny thing about that is he looks good in them. It suits him. He looks like he is a kilt person, and he's worn them now for years. And it's just so weird because we're not Scottish, and neither is he. But yeah, he wears kilts and it matches. I don't understand that, but yeah, he's a little different for sure. And I really hope he wears underwear.
Surprise.
Yeah, I don't need that. So yeah, all of the nieces and nephews on my husband's side, well, and then our son, of course. My husband was in the military too. He was in the Army. He was during the Persian Gulf War and at Desert Storm and stuff like that. So I didn't know him when he was in the war part. I didn't know him yet, but yeah. So they're all of his sister's kids are all military, and his brothers. And his brother was military. My husband was military, and his brothers were military. My husband's, all three of them though were Army.
Yeah, so I don't know. Here in Canada, yeah, I don't know many people who have gone into the military and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and even my dad was in the military also. He was in the Army. What is it just called like the Canadian military then? Is there a special name for it? Is it only one type of military?
I have no clue. To be honest, I have no clue how it all works.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
If nobody's in it, why would you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nobody that I know is in it. Yeah. So it's kind of weird. I don't know how it works that way. Oh yeah.
First Gulf War. Yes. With Bush. Well, wait, yeah. Yeah. That was the first Gulf War, right? That was in 91. Right? No. There was another one, right? When his dad was president. I'm trying to remember because yeah, the first Gulf War, I remember. And then after that, it turned into, well, the Desert Storm part was, no, I'm thinking of 9/11. Okay, so yeah, that was the first Gulf War in the 90s, 91. That's when my husband was there. Yes. Okay. Yes, the dad, exactly, because I'm getting them mixed up and I don't know why, but yeah, 9/11 and that was different. Yeah, the Desert Storm, exactly. Yeah, I was mixing them up. That's so weird. So both dads, now that you bring that up, both dads had a war going on. That's suspicious. Interesting. I didn't really put that together until now. I wonder why my husband's, well, we call it the barn, but he's in his cockpit, like I told you, his man cave kind of a place. It's a separate building. We have a few acres here, which is really nice growing up in Chicago where you can touch the building next to you through a window. It's really quite nice. So he's out in the other building, but we call it the barn. And so it's 6 o'clock and I'm shocked he didn't come down yet. I wonder, no, there's no football today. That's next week, the Super Bowl. So there's no more football. So he's doing something out there. Who knows? He's probably playing with his 3D printer. They're different. Electrical engineers engineers in general are different. They're a whole different mental, logical type of mindset. It's very, very weird to me. But I guess we all have our quirks. But our quirks aren't as bad as theirs, right?
Nope, not at all. I agree. They're not.
Nope.
Oh, It better not be him because I said stop bothering me. Like, you stop bothering me. Go stop being a bad girl and I wouldn't have to.
Oh, that was your friend?
No, it's my husband. I said, stop bothering me. And he goes, you stop being a bad girl and I won't have to bother you.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's funny.
Yeah. Tell him he can give you the inventory list later.
Yeah. Don't hug me. Go away. We'll chat later. I don't want to talk to you. That's funny.
Oh, my gosh. And so that's the Distress ink, right? I've never used that.
Yeah. Oh, well, I use Stampin' Up ink. I use whatever ink, any ink, even the archival. Just to do this.
Okay.
And you can use like a makeup sponge. You can use whatever you want, right? So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. I haven't used the inks yet, and actually, I bought some of the Tim Holtz Distress ink 5 years ago when I bought my watercolor stuff. So I'm praying it's not dry. And if it's dry, I'll just buy a refill ink and refill it.
You mean the Tim Holtz? What were they? Were they these things? Because you can add a little bit of water to them, and they should, not a lot, but a little bit, and they should, and then just add the water, wait till it goes down, flip them upside down, and just let it, and then it should work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will try that.
There's a secret to everything.
Yes, there is. That's true. That's true. I agree. It's really bugging me what I wanted to ask you earlier. It was about the utensils, not utensils, but the tools. It was about something like that. And when it comes to me, I'll make sure I write it down or something. And
I have to do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my brain doesn't always listen.
No, it does not.
No. I'll be like, no, forgot.
That's happened to me where I have forgotten within a minute. Yes. Oh, Here we go. Yeah, George W. wanted to finish it off. I don't know. Nope, not at all. The nope, not at all was that we don't have we have better quirks than they do or something. Yeah, definitely. Ours aren't as bad as theirs. Yeah, there's a lot about that stuff with the war stuff, and now the dementia man is doing the same thing. Anyway, I guess that's all politics, and it doesn't really. We're not in it, so.
Oh, Dementia Man, are you guys talking about your president?
Oh, not your president. Wait, you don't have a president.
No,
what is your guy called?
Prime Minister, but you said Dementia Man, so it must be your president you're talking about.
Oh, Biden? Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh, that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I have no words. I can't even listen to this man talk, or even what's her face, Kamala Harris. The both of them together, I don't understand how. I just don't understand how we're still a country at this point.
How is he not impeached by now? I mean,
they're working on it finally.
Yeah.
Oh, you love him? You love who?
I hope not Biden.
Well, some people do. Some people do love him.
Okay.
I'm not one of them.
I mean, I don't like our prime minister, so.
Your prime minister, what's his name? Justin Trudeau, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so surprised that he can't stand.
No, you can't stand him. Yeah.
He was Matthew Perry's best friend. They were best friends. I was so surprised to learn that.
Justin Trudeau was?
Yes, they went to school together.
Oh my gosh.
So him and Matthew Perry were friends till this day, I guess. But he passed away, obviously. But I was really surprised to learn that. I had no idea.
I feel bad for Matthew Perry.
Yeah, the one from Friends. It was really sad that he died.
Yeah. So.
You know what? They all do. I think it should be a blanket prison. I really do. I don't know. I couldn't be a politician. I couldn't do it because in my opinion, they all got something going on. They're all dishonest in a way, in some way. And one of the big things that bugs me is when I want to know how you become so rich when you're doing a public service.
Oh,
And
because you got to pay yourself really big.
well, and not only that, they do these under the table things. So I
Yeah.
feel my blood. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, buddy. Yeah, the blood pressure, it does. Aw,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, well,
Mine does
stay safe and take care.
Yeah, mine does that too. When I think about things. Yes. So you know what? This is supposed to be light and airy. Let's go back to
Yeah.
light and airy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're a bunch of ding dings. So anyway, yeah, we can go back to light and airy. My blood pressure gets raised quite a bit during the daytime. I don't need to do it while I'm trying to relax.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to just cut this one off here. So then by you, the Mounties are police.
Yes.
Oh, I feel so bad. I feel like we chased her off. Aw.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't feel that way. They're all, in my opinion, they're all crooks.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so they all are.
I agree. They are. I agree. They are.
But she's not wrong about the blood pressure going up with this stuff. Yeah, same here. That happens to me too. It really does.
I don't have an issue with my blood pressure going up, so I'm quite lucky there. What's this one?
Yeah, I can feel it when your ears start to get hot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, mine do.
Then I
when I
don't have a bad moment. It's like, excuse me, go away.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, I'm having problems with my knees. My one knee, when I stretch it, it feels like it's really tight in the back of my knee. And then, yeah. And I'm like, it's been going on for a while now. So I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then, yeah. No, I don't want that. I want these.
Yeah,
things.
knees are the worst. Well, they get used constantly. They're always used.
Yeah. I have felt the burn of the glue gun and still have come out victorious.
Oh, you're using the hot one right now?
No, these are little things that I've had. Little sayings I've had. Never underestimate a girl with paint on her hands. Washy whisper, future legend. Queen of the glitter people, runs with scissors, crafty ninja. Yeah.
Cute.
So, and then I have things like this where there's some SHIT in life that you just can't make up.
Uh-huh.
With that.
That's true.
Yeah. Ones with sass. Yeah. Smile while you still have teeth.
That's a good one too.
I know. I love things like that. So
Yeah. We grew up sarcastic like that because that's how my mom was. Oh my goodness. You don't want to fall down. Yeah. You didn't want to fall down in front of her because you're not getting any help.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so
we
do the same, but I've gotten better at that because it's really scary when you see like a really older person fall and stuff. I don't laugh at them, but like us, our friends and my sister and stuff, it's like, well, if you're going to fall down, I'm going to laugh and then maybe I'll help you up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, that goes in there. There we go.
I have so many good little pieces here. This is fantastic. You can make something pretty with just about anything.
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like about this. doing this is, you know what? Even if you make a mistake,
Yeah.
nobody knows it's a mistake, right? So
No.
yeah,
And it's easily cover-upable.
yeah, always.
That's a fun part about painting too, because you can just cover it up and, do something else with it.
Oh yeah, like if I don't like what I've done, then hey, it's called gesso.
Yeah, that stuff is great.
Yeah,
I
that stuff is
agree.
amazing. Oh, it's amazing. I love it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, give me a
I've
piece of paper here.
done that to myself too several times where it's like, you know what, I really don't like this, and just put a nice coat of gesso and you start over.
Yeah.
Did you say that Anne was one of your friends, this Anne Art Boutique? She's a friend of yours too?
No, I subscribe to her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. There we go.
I do too. Yeah, I'm finding a lot of goodies out there of people to subscribe to and stuff. I love it. What?
I was putting on these little I'm using my ruler as a stamp thing, and I put them on, and then I just realized that it says strong, and then upside down it says striking and spirited. So striking is upside down, so I'm like, oh, I think we'll fix that now. Okay. There we go. We'll cut them out because I want to put them on here, but I was like, oh, well, I can't put them on there like that now, can I? Yeah.
It's funny.
That was. Why did that not work?
Yeah, he's snoozing so nice here. I love it. Oh my goodness, I love it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And he's not even, it's 2 hours past his eating time too. But again, he's getting old. So he's not too much of a stickler on that time anymore.
No, he's not looking for food right away.
No, that changed actually very recently within the past week or so that he started doing this. Yeah, because he was by 4 o'clock, 4:15, he's whining and yapping at me or barking at me. He's a big dog. He's not yapping, but yeah. And so this past week, he really hasn't been doing that. So I lose track of time very easily. I don't know what time it is anymore sometimes.
You're 2 hours. It's 6:15, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at the time. That's why I'm like, oh my gosh, he didn't bother me today again. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Getting old stinks, whether you're man or animal.
It does.
So yeah, by even it's 4:15. Okay. Oh, because you're on that side. You're by Washington, you said. Yeah, that side.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the reason I was asking if you could drive to Alaska is because I know in that corner it's right there. My sister and I and my friends, my girlfriend and then our one nephew, our niece got married and she lives in Alaska and she's been there for like 10 years now. So she met a guy and they just finally got married this summer. And oh my goodness, that was my first time ever to go to Alaska. And we had such a beautiful time. It was so amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was. They got married outside on a mountain and oh my goodness, it was just so fun. It was really, really fun. I'm glad that we went. She's my brother's daughter. He passed away 2 years ago.
That's
actually this in January. He had pancreatic cancer, which was a shock. But he lived over a little over 4 years with it too. So it was thankfully nothing that was spreading fast and moving fast or anything. But he still had the the chemo and stuff, and still miserable a lot too. But oh, excuse me. We were hoping he would make it till she got married, but that's the way life works.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's how life works.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. I'm almost out of bigger pieces now. I've got all these little slivers to throw away. I got good use out of these boxes.
Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, you made
Yeah.
all the little, yeah.
Yeah, this is going
And then
really
when you're
well.
ready to decorate it, you just pull them out and away you go, right? So
Oh yeah, I'm ready to. Yeah, definitely. I will be ready. I gotta move my keyboard because paper fell in
I
it.
know I do that, and I take it and I kind of bang the top part on the table, and little bits will fall out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Dust and particles, and yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's a no good piece. Yeah, the ones that are all ripped and stuff, those are no good.
Yeah. There we go. Move that over a bit.
How much time do you have left that you can sit there?
Oh, I could sit there for about another half hour, I think. And then my back will be like, hello.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
My
was
back's
just,
always like telling me off. So,
mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't
yeah.
realize it was this time flew.
Pardon?
This time it flew by so fast.
It did. Yeah. Yeah. But when you're talking and, doing stuff with somebody else, it always does that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Does that look like one new?
And tomorrow's Monday.
Monday, a friend of mine's going down to the States to pick up my stuff, so I'm excited.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah,
That's
she's
very
picking up.
exciting.
Well, I gotta actually, though, I have to be up and at the hospital by 6:45 because I have a bone density scan.
Oh, I've had one of those.
Yeah, I have I don't have ovaries anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And ovaries help make estrogen or help you absorb the estrogen in your. So yeah, so unfortunately with me, since I don't have that, I don't absorb make estrogen. Of course they do, you dummy. Calcium. They help you absorb the calcium in your yes, in the food. And because I don't have that, then I don't have like, because when you have your estrogen in the body, that helps you with the calcium because it produces a bit of calcium or something like that. I don't know how it went, but anyway, I don't have that. So, and I can't take HRTs. So yeah, so I've been dealing with, just having very not brittle bones, but bones that aren't the greatest. And a lot of yeah. So they were like, my doctor's like, well, I don't know if I can get this done for you. And I'm like, I've already had this done twice. And the first time they said it was osteopenia. And the second time it said it was getting close to osteoporosis. So can we please get me in? And she says, well, I don't know. Like, I have a new doctor, right? And I'm like, so then the hospital called me and I'm like, yay, I'm going in. Because I was like, I'm having a lot of pain in my hips and stuff. I need to, well, you're overweight. I know that.
Oh my gosh. They point out the obvious to us, right?
Well, it's not just that. They seem to think that's always the problem.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that it always is. I believe that, sometimes, there's more than just that. There's other things, right? But,
right.
Doctors are doctors and they know best, which is not true. But, like if you're having pain and they say, well, nothing's hurting you, so you're fine. No, I'm still having pain. Obviously, which pain can also be a mental thing too, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
This is a tea bag that I saved from my tea, and I split it, took out the tea and everything, and I stamped it.
That's cute.
Yeah. See, so you can use just about anything.
Oh my goodness. It looks really pretty like that too.
Yeah, it is nice. I like it.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah. You should tea bag.
Tea bags. I never even thought in a million years to use tea bags. And it's just
oh yeah.
I know what the question was. For coffee dyeing pages and stuff. Oh my gosh. See, we talked about tea and it came back. For the coffee, what coffee do you use? Do you just use something cheap, something instant, or
I go instant coffee. I'm an instant coffee girl. I'm like, if I can go as cheap as I can, I'm gonna. So what I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
is one of those wash buckets you take camping.
Oh,
Yeah, and I put boiling water in there with instant coffee.
uh-huh.
Wait a bit. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of cool water after it's done dissolving, and then I just tea dye or coffee dye. I don't really tea dye, I coffee dye. So I coffee dye it, and then I just lay them out. Some people lay them out outside if you have access to outside right there.
Yeah.
Um, I do. I now will have my balcony that I could use, but if it's windy, I don't want to do that.
Right, they'll
But
fly away.
yeah. So, or people put them in their oven. They just have it on really low and then they just put it on there to dry. But you know what? You can also take I don't know if you have one like this, but I have, oh, it's over there. It's a heat gun and you can
Yeah.
use that. Yeah. So that's what I use sometimes.
Okay. I
Or
have
I
one,
just
but
leave
I've
them
never
out.
used it.
Yeah. And then what some people do is they'll take stencils and they'll lay it on top of the paper and add a bit more coffee water to it, and then when
Yeah,
you take off the stencils, it'll be stenciled and stuff like
that's a
that.
good idea.
Yeah, so it's really neat. People do so many different things.
Yeah, yeah, it's fun to see what people do. It really is. It's learning so much.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, that was my question. Oh, thank
Yeah.
goodness.
You
Thank you.
remembered.
Oh, yes. I'm so glad. Because it was bugging me that I couldn't remember, but there was nothing I could do about it.
Yeah. No, you remembered. There you go.
Yes.
See,
Yay.
now this packaging for these stamps, I'm going to take this out because I'm going to use it
Ooh, that's pretty.
in a journal. Yeah. So I'll just put these
Yeah.
back in here. Yeah, I
That's
do that. I actually have done that with a lot of stuff. I have a thing full of packaging too, where it's all packaging, whether it be this or whether it be, there we go, this,
Oh, yeah.
or even, what we got here?
Yeah, that's nice hard cardboard.
Yeah, or even if it's not cardboard or it's just whatever, like I even have this, like.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Or I'll even take these things out of magazines.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I've
then
got a whole
this
bunch
one
of them.
here, what I'll do is I'll put something over top on both sides, and then that way it makes it so that this won't tear.
Uh-huh.
And then I just make a little book out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I pulled a bunch of that stuff out of the mail too and magazines. That's what I was doing as well.
Oh, I wonder
Is
if
that
I can find one really quickly. Oh, I can show it to you. Yeah, I can't find it. Yeah, because in the mail sometimes we get stuff like this. Oh, actually, I found it in a magazine. But there's this thing here,
Uh-huh.
and it's actually like a web guide thing, and it's like a book. And I thought I'm going to use this as a glue book.
Oh, I have never done one of those either. How do you do yours, or have you done them yet?
Yes, I have one started. I don't know where it is at the moment, but what I've done is I cut out a bunch of dogs. Well, first I was cutting out cats and stuff, so I started doing it with cats. And then I thought, no, I'm going to add, so then I started one that's all dogs. So I've just gone through, and I think I'm on my 4th page or whatever with it.
Aw.
And then here is another thing you can do with your strips of paper is just glue them into a book, like one of these things.
Oh, yeah, I have a lot of calendar planners.
Yeah, so now I have, like that, like calendar or whatever. And then now I have this as like a master board. I can make tags out of this, or I can use it for something. So yeah, so that's what I do.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, like you can even take these strips too. I know that a lot of people will do that. Like Bonnie does it, I think. Yeah, Bonnie doesn't really does it. I'm a bit different. I add my scrapbook paper and that to it. But yeah. Like, why not? And magazine paper, because that's what's on here. So now I can tear out this page if I want. And I could use it as a journal, too, because I just have to flip it over. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that is a really good idea.
Yeah. So just watching other people, I mean, you get great ideas, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you find that glue sticks work pretty good? I was never a fan of glue sticks. To me, it makes me feel like they're not going to stay stuck. But do they?
I don't mind them. I think they stay stuck to a point. I mean, it depends on the glue stick too, right? It could be really crappy glue stick or it could be a really good glue stick. I mean, sure, if you're using the Oohoo glue or whatever, it's going to stick for sure. I've used in some of my glue, in my glue book, I have used glue I got for 19 cents a bottle, and it's still sticking. I think glue is glue, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, worst comes to worst, if it's coming off, you just use a different thing, right? You just use something else. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Or re-glue it if you can.
Yeah. So like when I'm using a glue stick and I'm gluing something down, and then when I'm doing something and the corner's coming up, then I'll glue that part down, right? Or even with Mod Podge or whatnot. So yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, I was like, where is that thing? Yeah. So that's what I do. If I find one of those little things in the oh, what are they? I don't know. I have an addiction to magazines, so I sit there and I just pull them all out and I go through them and pull out different pages for different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then yeah. So I have all these silly magazines everywhere, which I haven't finished going through them. What I do is I go through here, and then when I'm done with it, I'll be like, okay, that's enough. You're done. You know,
Yeah.
you need to recycle it now. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, no. I had more of those than I thought. Cool.
What's that?
Oh, more of the paper clips. I was like, oh, where's all the paper clips? And now I know where they all went. I use them in putting these things together. So yeah.
Do you have pretty clips or just regular?
They're just regular paper clips. But then again, I also make, altered paper clips too.
Yeah.
I have some that are fully, you can't see them at all. All you can see is just paper. And then I have some that are, there we go. We got this put away. All the little bits and pieces. Let me put that up in here. There we go. Yeah. So let's see. We did these. That's good. Yeah. So normally I just hang around and do whatever when I'm filming or whatnot. And then, yeah. So those are done. That's going to go away. These ones need to be dealt with. Oh, there's one.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
I heard a noise out there. I thought my husband was coming down. Yeah, it is, but it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the strips idea of using all this stuff.
Okay. Back just cracked. Cracky back.
Oh, my husband's here. I can see him. Hello, dear. It's dark in here.
I'm home. Oh, you're talking near him.
Oh, he came in. What did you say?
I said, "Oh, hello, I'm home."
Oh,
yeah.
He smiles.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess it's dinner time.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess we had a good run, 3 hours.
Oh, we did.
I got a lot. Yeah.
Actually, it's really funny because usually I only stream for like a couple hours, right? Because I'm like, okay, I'll just stream for a couple hours. I don't want to bore everybody. And then whenever I film a video, I make sure it's about half an hour. I don't try to go over the half hour if possible, right? Because I'm like, then people would rather watch a half hour video. But I've heard different stories, though. I've heard some people say, oh, I don't mind watching a video that's an hour long, blah, 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 blah. But then again, who knows, right?
Yeah, I think more of it like you do. If it's 30 minutes, that's good enough. And if it's like an hour and they're working on, I'll kind of like move the mouse over the line to see
Yeah.
if they're still working on the same thing. And if it's a continuation of however many minutes, then I'll just move the mouse thing and fast forward it to where there's a different picture or whatever.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
all depends. But I do that too, because yeah, an hour can get pretty long to watch somebody do something unless you're really engrossed.
I enjoy watching people. What do? They repaint dolls.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that, but I have never watched one.
Well, I've started a doll, but
Did you?
Yeah, I've started one because I want to do it right because I think it's really neat. But
are these like hard dolls, plaster dolls, or the ones that look like real babies?
No, the Barbies, like they're like Monster High dolls, and then people, repaint them.
Really? I have not seen that.
That is so cool. It is so cool what they do. And some people are just wow. Where is mine right now? Where is she? I've just started it. I haven't done much to her, but I've started it.
I'm curious now what people do to them.
Here we go. Gotta be careful. Whoa, where are you going? Over there. Lately, I've been stacking stuff on top of stuff, which is really bad. So I took I bought this one from Temu, so we'll see where that goes. Here she is. She doesn't have her head on. So this one didn't have the bottom of her legs. So I cut here. And then stuck wire in there and then built this and then covered it with tinfoil. She's going to be a mermaid, obviously.
Oh my goodness, tinfoil.
Yeah. And then here, I'm not done with her hair, but I've redone her hair. I still have to comb it and stuff, but yeah. So yeah, and then I've kind of slightly sketched on the face. Wow. So yeah, so once it's done, her hair will be done. It'll have shells in it and everything. So yeah, and she'll have a crown on and all that. But she's first. No, this is Sculpey air dry, but a lot of people use what do they use? Epoxy Sculpt. But I had Sculpey air dry, so I used it, and I still have to sand it a bit, but I'm covering it, so that it looks like she has scales. Anyway, and then and then she'll have a top on and everything. And then what people do is they look like it looks like they have what's the word? Like some look like cats, some look like characters, some look like, mermaids, some look like it's just amazing what some people can do. So I bought this one. This one's more plastic, I don't know. I want to try it out, but I love her hair because it's already done, right?
Yeah, it's long.
So nice. Yeah. And I don't know if I'll change the face or not on that one, but yeah. So, because my son's fiance likes mushrooms. So I want to turn one into a mushroom. So I may do that with her, like put a mushroom cap on her and, so, but but a lot of people use, they use the dolls that are like the Monster High dolls and stuff because they like that sculpt on them. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
And the Monster High dolls don't have any makeup on them?
They do. They do, but they take it off with acetone.
Really? You use nail polish remover?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and it comes off their face?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I did not know that.
Yeah. And then, so I thought, well, I'm going to try this because, I can sketch, I can draw, when need be. So I'm going to try it. So that's what I'm doing. But, that was started last year in the beginning of the year. I haven't really done much with it, but I enjoy doing that.
Yeah, there's too much good stuff out there to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And you lose track of what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay.
Well, I suppose I should make dinner or something.
Right.
Or feed
them
something.
Was fun.
Yeah, this you could do for hours. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's neat too because then you sit down and you're getting stuff done.
Yeah, I'm so happy I got all of these cut up the way I wanted them and everything. This is great.
Yeah. Now you can
This
move on to the next step and decorate or do whatever.
Oh yeah, that's what I was
Or if
wanting to
you have a
get at.
journal in mind, and then you could, decorate according to that journal or
Yeah,
whatnot.
I want to start making signatures because I don't have any of those.
Yeah.
Make. Are you okay, buddy? Oh, okay, okay. I was wondering what he was doing, and he's giving himself a manicure.
Oh, I see.
It's so funny when they do that. They chew their
My
nails.
cat used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
With signatures, you can use scrapbook paper if you want. You don't have to
Oh,
use.
yeah, I have plenty of that for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely do. And then, of course, like I said, I've got all the patterns, all the covers for the patterns. I cannot
Mm-hmm.
wait to start turning those into signature covers and whatever, with all the
Yeah.
pattern pieces inside too.
I'll have to look that up because that sounds interesting. Are you talking about like the pattern?
Like Butterick and McCall's and Simplicity.
Yeah. So I have this, and what I've done is I've taken some and I cut down here
Uh-huh.
and I cut here, and I'm going to use them as signatures.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But you're
That's
talking about
exactly.
using this stuff, right? Or no?
Well, yeah, because some people they'll put that as a light coat, as an undercoat of something, and then use what you call it, anything, a stamp or something else to put on top of it. It's like a background. That's what I'm trying to
Oh,
say.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea very much. But yeah, I have, like I said, that man gave them away. So there was
Why
over
not?
50.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, there was over 50 in there, he said. So, and I believe it because the box, it looks like there's probably at least 50 in there. So that really makes me happy. I just wanted them because I really I love old patterns. And then when I saw online here somebody making the signatures out of them, I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. Now I know what to do with them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. I got to open the door for him to go out the doggy door. Oh boy. I'm stiff. Stiff as a board. Here you go, bud. Yeah. There you go. Go ahead. Oh, righty. He's outside, so I guess it's time for him to eat as well. He realized he's hungry.
Right on.
Yeah, he woke up. And then I've got all these little scraps to get rid of, and that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I like that idea, though, putting all the strips and stuff on paper like that and using that as a background or something. That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I like that. Because like when you're painting and stuff, you'll wipe it off on another piece of paper, and by the time you're done, you have a nice little background to use on something else. So I guess, yeah, that works out really well for paper too.
Yeah. I agree. Obviously.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I guess.
Well, thank you. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Oh, me too. I'm so glad we got to do this. It really did help relax. And I really hope Anne isn't upset. I didn't.
Oh, I think she's good. I think she's good.
I hope so. Because
yeah.
It's all crazy. Whoa, what is that?
Oh, this is 365 days of feel good art. So I've tagged some that I need to do, and I started this one. It says, draw something that makes you feel good, and it's chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah, I was doing it with Beth, but then I kind of backed up, and yeah. So I started this one, fill with flowers. So I was playing with my pencils. So I need to finish that one because I want to finish it. And then we did, well, we haven't done that one, but there was another one we did.
And you don't even have to do those in order.
No, you don't. You can just do it whenever. But then I fell behind and I haven't been doing them. So, but there was another one I actually did, and I didn't. What didn't I? I didn't color it or anything. I just drew it. And I think it was one. 85 or something. No, I can't remember which one we did. I did it with her, and then I haven't done anything with the book since, other than did the flowers and that one. But I don't. Oh, there it is, page 135. Choose somewhere comfortable, and then it says draw what's in front of you. So I just drew my keyboard because I'm sitting at the desk, and then there's my Sprite and some glue and some more glue. So I just drew that. So I want to color it. I just haven't had a chance. Yeah. But yeah, but me, I get so nervous about it because I'm thinking, oh, it's not good enough. But this is my book, my art. I can do what I want, right? And the more I do, probably the better I'm going to get. So it doesn't matter, right? So, turn these color blobs into anything you like. So this one, I could do a strawberry, right? This one maybe a mango. This one a caterpillar worm, or even a butterfly, right? So yeah, it's just You were thinking a carrot. See, that's even better.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, it could be a butterfly or same thing. Yeah, that's really cool. And the one that's down to the left of the mango, that one looks more like a magnified bacteria or something that you see under a microscope.
Right here or here?
No, that one, the long one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just like, Oh, and then here, create a drawing of an object using your non-dominant hand. So that'd be my left.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That would be. Design a teapot. Consider the shape, materials, and colors.
Ooh.
Add color to a rainbow. Relax. Spend some time carefully adding patterns to these shapes.
Oh, that's nice and relaxing to do.
Yeah. So it's just little things. Add color or pattern to the shapes. Draw the hand of someone special to you. What I would do is I think I could draw it, and then I would just, It's just neat that how do you feel about these thumbnails you've created? So they want you to create thumbnails. So yeah. And then draw a piece of architecture create a heart pattern using cut paper. Sketch your favorite memory. Oh, here's one. Draw your favorite holiday destination on this postcard. And if you could write a note, what would you write? I have other ones that are like done by YouTubers that I have as well.
Really?
So, yeah. So I think this is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is a really cool book.
Take some time to write freely. Perhaps describe how art or being creative makes you feel. So that's another thing too, right? So yeah, so it's just got, here. Add funny animals or characters to these eyes. The sillier, the better. Things like that. So it's pretty cool.
I love that little parrot. What is that? A cockatoo? A parrot?
It looks like a cockatoo. Make a piece of art where you focus on drawing the negative space rather than the subject itself. Negative space is the shape you can see around an object. So this part.
Oh.
And then that's why that's white. That's why this is like this. So they want you to. So maybe if you draw the object's outline and then deal with the space around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Cute. Yeah, that's a cute picture.
Yeah. So then they notes and ideas, and then color or create a colorful mess, design an empowering poster with a quote that inspires you, make abstract cards for your loved ones. So yeah,
that I would love
ideas.
Make cards, abstract ones like that. I really would.
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of cool. 365 days, and you don't have to do it all in 1 year.
Right.
So yeah, I haven't definitely not been doing it in 1 year, but
Nice. Yeah.
So yeah. So I was like, put it there so it reminds you to, do something with it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again. This was a lot of fun.
This was fun. I really enjoyed it very much. We'll have to do this again. Maybe we can do a time. I don't know how your days work or whatever, but maybe some Sunday afternoons a couple of times a month or whatever. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that would be.
If we're not doing anything on a Sunday. We normally try not to do anything on a Sunday really, except go to church, and that's it.
Yeah.
I
No,
like
that
Sundays
sounds
to
great.
be open. Yeah, and my husband does too because he likes to just have it all, before going back to work in the next day. So
It's nice to just relax. I thought the boys were going to work on their Jeeps today, but I guess that didn't happen. So obviously,
yeah,
hubby had time to come and annoy me.
yeah, he found time for that. They
Yeah.
always do.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. All right. I'm going to
Yeah.
head off. But yeah,
Okay.
we'll figure out something for sure.
Okay. All
All
righty.
right.
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.